Welcome, 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 everybody. I got the wonderful Brad Muse, who's been with you for like 3 hours.
Yep.
And I'm not Laser Geistian, or however you say that name. That's not me. I'm
However you say that name.
However you say the name. It is what it is. What do you mean disrespect? I put respect on the name. I tried. And then I just admitted however you say it. However they want me to say it, I'll say it. But we're here with DNF Duel. And now I'm Skellington. Oops. Disrespect.
Skellington. Oops.
DNF Duel, one of my favorite games to come out in a very long time. Aiding game. I love aiding games.
Yeah.
From Fate, all the way from Fate Unlimited Codes to TVC. Some of the best games ever to come out.
Oh my god. The TVC didn't get the love that it deserved.
Oh, definitely not. Oh my god. But yeah, this game definitely getting the love it deserves. Great numbers. Everybody's loving it. It seems like if you like fighting games, you like DNF Duel.
Right. The number of people that I see that are like, they'll sit there and be like, oh wow, like they'll dilute DNF and they'll be like, if you like Street Fighter neutral that then explodes like Marvel or this, or if you like blocking forever and then dying because you blocked for too long, and like they'll describe something like a negative and they're like, I don't know if I like it. And then every single one of these Twitter accounts 2 hours later tweets out, I lied, I think I love this game.
I
can't stop playing.
And I have played DFO for a very long time.
Okay.
Nexon owns my life, basically.
Okay.
They own me. 110 cap just came out. If anybody wants to check out the game, go check out the game. Now's the time. So yeah, seeing these characters in this style, in this type of game, because we've been begging for a Dungeon Fighter Online fighting game because the PvP is so amazing, is frankly amazing. And I'm super hyped.
I mean, I'm just glad to see new and different games getting explored. And this is so radically different from a lot of the other titles. I mean, even like, I think before this game came out, it felt like if you had to describe its niche in the community and like relate that niche to the position of a different game, it was Granblue. Is another licensed anime fighter based on a different type of RPG property that was auto combo heavy and very much mechanically catered towards new players. It is nothing like that game.
No.
Oh my god, it has landed. I mean, not to Granblue's discredit. Obviously, Granblue landed in a different time.
Very bad time.
The demand for rollback netcode, while it was there, it was less all-encompassing. And so, Granblue, I love that Granblue's community has continued to thrive and exist despite itself.
I play Granblue. I love Granblue.
But
this game,
even just the community reaction to this game has been so different.
Because this is a different game. It's like, what has been coming out is people have been, for a very long time, games need to be balanced, these characters are too much, blah, 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 blah.
This is what it looks like. When you
said, we're going nuts.
You know how I have always said, I'm like, I would rather they buff the bad characters instead of nerfing the good characters.
Yep.
And then what you end up with is games like, look, I cut my teeth on Marvel 3. I cut my teeth on a game where the worst character in the game was still one-touching you.
Another aiding game, by the way.
Yeah. Do you see a pattern? So it's almost like when everything's broken, nothing is.
Yep. Kevin Tech, legend in this community.
Yep. The secret boss of
the secret
NEFGC.
boss. Has said it to me. This game is all about you hit me with your broken stuff, then I hit you with my broken stuff. That's it. Everything's broken.
For real.
And if everything's broken, everything works.
Right, and it's like, and you and I were talking before we went live, like a lot of the early reactions to this, I saw people being like, why is this game so much, I block for 45 seconds and get guard broken into a bunch of damage into Oki again. And it's like, all right, but there's a reason that there's a bunch of universal defensive mechanics, and most of the cast has a proper reversal, right?
So I'd say the people without viable reversals are going to be Crusader, who we're going to see now. Actually, let's get into it. By the way, exclamation point Matcherino in the chat. I wanted to shout that out first. Let's get these players paid. I got my man, Lemmy Dios, Disciple, Crusader.
Yeah, so
we're out here.
So to give you guys context while we load in, Winner Side has progressed quite a ways. Winner Side top 8 is all set. SmolSquish versus Flokey on one side, and Mataso versus Search117 on the other. So we're jumping down into the losers matches to progress up to the loser side of top 8.
Jeez. And this is actually a very tough match for Crusader. She has a lot of options. Oh, there it is.
Yo, the power of Christ compels you.
Now, that DP is an armor DP. You can throw it. And his other counter move comes out in around 5 frames. So once she's on, she has a lot of options to stay on. And right there, we saw the double overhead. Plus, nope, can't hit a button. And here's the thing, Crusade.
Oh, the back throw.
Yep, right back
you were just talking about that. This pressure looking oppressive. Going for the counter poke as Crusader. We are technically in Awakening, yes, so this is going to be really big damage. I bring the wall to you.
I don't agree with it. You're going to lose that Awakening buff. He does get a bonus defense buff while he's in Awakening, so it is harder to kill him.
Yeah, it gives him something like 150% plus defense or some crap like that, right?
Yep. All right.
Okay, but he sets up the bubble. No, he
puts it up in the air. Nice. Okay. Let it come back. Wall. Oh, misses the confirm. Good jump back. And this is what you want to do. You want to space her out. Keep it around your 5A range. Plus frames.
At all that great life.
She wasn't close enough to cancel. So when she's in that health, and then he drops it, he gets DP'd for his trouble.
I was about to say, I was like, that definitely seemed like it should have been Nushinator's.
Yeah.
He definitely had more to do off of that. All right.
Oh, tries to punish too early. Yep. As you can see there, she can cancel her special moves into special moves, including the DP. So what he was trying to do earlier was DP and then cancel that into plus on block special move. Just like this. All right, nice.
Right. Going for a shimmy, no bite. We set up the pseudo wall.
Yeah, that's a tough range. So when you're in the corner and you set up the wall on her, there's the triple overhead. Got to block that. You actually can't move forward. You have to commit right to a button because she has that slide.
All right,
DT. Get him
setting
off.
out the orb again. I like that this time he's challenging off the orb. We've got the wall set up, but we're going to keep this pressure going. DP again, but that's going to get punished.
Who's really trapped? Who's really trapped, Brad?
Striker has a bunch of meter here, but is it going to be enough to power through this strong Awakening defense? No, we need one more hit. That wasn't even an empty low. That was layer 2. Empty jump into shimmy.
Into slide up in their life like this.
Slide to the left. Take it back now, y'all. Game 1.
Oh, my goodness. And Crusader's going to have to start praying here. Yup. Huck the spears. Very good neutral tool. There you go. Zone her out. Oh, great whiff punish. And we're going all the way to the corner here, by the way.
This definitely seems a difficult match for Crusader. Even looking at, like, Crusader's 2A is just so slow.
Yeah.
And, you know, once Striker does get in, you just kind of have to contend with it.
Yep.
Clipped low once again.
Trying to poke out. Now we're going to have to watch for the DP. Nope, tries to go slide out. Gets red. Now the positive thing here is he's still alive. She's in exhaustion. Wall plus, doesn't move forward. Okay.
But he's made the adjustment that you called out of wall immediately having to claim that space. But now the wall actually working here for Lapis this time. Oh. The wall gets set up, checks the forward roll.
Combo.
Oh, went for a whiff punish a little bit too late or perhaps too far away. Blowing off this time, but we're not really seeing anything following up these swings here from Nushinator.
He needs to convert into wall again, and because he's so low on meter, didn't want to risk exhaustion. Unless he slid, that was actually a safe on block DP. If you're too close to her, she can cancel that DP into whatever she wants. Okay, nice. Right. But you're in exhaustion now.
Oh, clipped low. It's these slow limbs, and when Striker's inside of that range, it looks like if you're farther away than like 5B range, then like Crusader can compete. But once Striker gets inside of that 5B range, it just seems so hard for Crusader to meaningfully control the ground.
And yeah, that's exactly it, Brad. The slide is really good, especially since she can reverse beat cancel the slide, so she can actually make it safe at whatever range that she wants. Okay, patient.
Oh,
dive kick. This actually might be death here. He does not have the Awakening passive. There it is, popped. Into super. I don't think it's enough.
Yeah,
Crusader should be alive by a pixel, but what's the mix?
We've got plenty of resources here. Going for the air fireball. There was Crusader. We've got the wall set up, but really not much has come of it. Even that 2A, no check. And that's so consistently been the thing for Nushinator. We're finding these hits. The dive kick to close it out. Yep. That's 2 straight games for Lapis. And Nushinator finding a lot of those hits. There was a lot of those 2A checks, nothing after. Yep. 5B checks, nothing after. Even the spots where they finally had the opportunity to start trying to impose their will upon the screen, nothing came of it. Yeah. There was so much disbelief in their own pokes.
And when you're a man of the book, you need to believe.
You gotta have faith.
You need to have faith, especially wall is +5. And that's your main extender after those 2A pokes. So 2A, 2A, and then wall. And then you're +5 even if you drop it.
Okay.
So really, he should have been believing in himself, believing in Lemmy Dios, bring him salvation. Unfortunately, the heathen F-Striker comes out with it, and we're going to lose Crusader.
Yeah, I mean, a real shame, but I'm going to be curious to see how they progress through the rest of it, because I think one of the things was, and another thing we were talking about before we went live is, I think when the game dropped, Crusader was the hotness for like a minute. But looking at the tournament results that we're seeing across a lot of these weeklies, because with the proper netcode and with the amount of attention the game is getting, there's no shortage of these weekly events online. I feel like there's not a lot of Crusader that I'm seeing making these deep runs.
You know what? Fame is a Crusader that makes it pretty deep usually, right? And what I think needs to happen is he needs to sign up with Metafy, one of our sponsors. Metafy is an amazing coaching program, one-on-one coaching. It takes around 3 minutes to set up. It's fantastic. Some of our best players are on there, like Zaffarino, like Barlow. In fact, in BlazBlue and BlazBlue later, our top competitors in BlazBlue are going to be able to get sessions with Barlow and really learn.
Okay.
And using tools like that, you can really up your game, because we did see a lot of drops and maybe some things that they could sharpen up with some help. And if you use Beach 10 on Metafy's website, you actually get 10% off.
Yeah, we're
fantastic.
We're really pleased that they decided to partner with us for all of that. I know it's a really valuable program for a lot of people. I say a lot that I think one of the hardest things for this community is, like, it's not just enough to have, like, people talk about how the games don't do a good job of onboarding new players. It's not just enough to put the information there. Learning how to learn in the fighting game community is a very difficult skill.
Yeah, because we're called community, right? Players teach players in these versus games. They teach through matchup. They teach through, you know, actual sessions like Metafy has, and they teach through winning and losing. So it's another option, and I think it's a fantastic option.
Yeah, so we're jumping down into another losers bracket match here. Kuon versus ShadowKlone. ShadowKlone obviously just took second in the Strive bracket earlier. Also playing another character that's dropping some ordnance on you.
The bombs, the nukes. But we have the man of the cloth. This is it. Reader the verse, the good word. I'm a Crusader player myself.
So
nice.
I wonder how different this matchup is now going to pan out, because one of the things, obviously, Launcher is not Striker, right? She's not the one that's getting right in there. But look at already making it very difficult for Kuon to get anything meaningfully started. A nice forward roll gets started into 2A, but nothing really comes of it.
Now, what Crusader wants to do here is get enough space, jump back spear, throw maybe a couple orcs. They'll cancel out some of our fireballs. And also that wall that we were seeing will interrupt a lot of our projectiles.
Yeah, and that already has come up once or twice. I think the thing is, and you've got all these resources now, I think this is a great spot for you to really start the party as Crusader. You've got that defensive resource, and all of this time critically is getting the meter back for ShadowKlone. So ShadowKlone keeping that lockdown as long as they did and getting back out of exhaustion actually ends up huge.
You gotta look at the guard meter. You gotta look at the guard meter right now. Oh, you're gonna get broken. There it is. Yeah, all that meter and no counter assault or anything like that. No alpha counter. It's interesting.
I wonder if Kuon tunnel visioned on trying to get through and needing all of the resources to actually make the comeback, and was so interested in making the comeback that they didn't start making it.
Yeah. Yep, there you are. Once you're full screen like that, you actually have control over the projectile game because of the angle of that cross. Miss input there. Oh, not a big punish on the DP.
Right, we got the wall, and that's what you had called out. The wall is a great choice to stall Launcher. There's that jump back spear. We're sending out the orb. A little bit too far away. It even seems here, Launcher actually seems like she has the more effective pokes in this ground game, which I imagine is part of the reliance on that spear is you need to get into that range, and it's between spear and wall.
And I don't like how Kuon is rolling so much into it. I mean, look at how much success he's had with jump back spear and just wall. I mean, all that life is just from that. Now you're in the corner. Good, yup. Sometimes you got to do it. I mean, there's no air block in the game, but it's an option still.
Well, I think ShadowKlone so far has played a comparatively linear game.
Yeah.
So I think, you know, as long as you've threaded the needle properly, unlike there, you can sort of get away with that. How much damage are we losing out? No, an unfortunate drop there from ShadowKlone, actually. The wall gets out. We'll take the trade, I think, if you're Kuon.
It's a knockdown. Get some pressure. Good throw. And Kuon basically just winning off pokes and throws. Very fundamental game plan, defensive. I like it. That's actually +2 on block, which is insane for a 5B. Oh, loops. Oh, we're going to see it. The Gatling gun. You get a chance to put, what would you do, right? If you could throw a nuke at someone. Or use a, you throw the nuke.
I play base Goku in Dragon Ball FighterZ for a reason.
Okay. I just wanted to know.
Look at that guard gauge, cranked a bit as well, but you could see Kuon got a little bit antsy, wanted to get out, ate the flamethrower for his troubles, and ShadowKlone takes that first game. I think I like what you said. Kuon, when he chose to just back off and be like, whatever, we'll zone and I'll win, it was working out better.
Yep. There's the spear. It's so fast, pretty safe on block, and she has to think about her projectiles more when he uses it.
It almost seems to me like Kuon is sort of falling into this trap of like, well, I'm supposed to get into range 0 and kill them.
Yep.
It's like, well, I don't think you have to. The Gatling gun.
No confirm off of it, but now we're in the corner.
Yeah,
I mean, that trade is in your favor.
It's been 2 spears and it's 40% damage here on ShadowKlone's life. Oh my god, that hitbox was so wide.
There it is. Now, his guard gauge is fine right now. Yep. Take your time.
If you get in on the wall, then then go in and play range 0, but I really don't think you need to. The problem is now you're stuck in the corner, so you do need to find a way out. Nice check on the forward roll, but launcher's an exhaustion now, so with that defense bonus, okay, the throw is still going to kill.
Throw is still enough. I mean, dropped the confirm, which would have led into hopefully a nuke next time, you know, and a laser. Great jump in there. Bring him all the way to the corner. Now you got the grenades. Call of Duty, postando granada.
Oh my god, doesn't care about the wall.
At all.
We don't need no education.
Only you. Why are you here? I'll do this myself.
Back in exhaustion. Got the meter coming back. Actually coming back fairly quickly here.
Oh, and always going for the machine gun. Maybe knowing something that we don't. DP, there it is. Great wall.
Oh my god, actually loses out in the interaction after, and the flamethrower works out all these light level checks coming out from ShadowKlone, and actually, that's like a Faust thing. That's like the meteor's coming down, so you go up for the throw, except this time it's a nuke. But it's tech that is a trap that we have seen no shortage of time across literally like years of different interactions of fighting games in these anime titles. You see it's coming down, you're gonna respect it, throw.
And that was clean.
That's 2 Crusaders getting absolutely shut out. And 2 very fundamentally different matchups here on stream too. The F-Striker smoking them just by oppressing, and then it's almost like there's a magical distance on the screen where Crusader can play, and we watched F-Striker just go right through it, and then Launcher just sit right outside of it and not care.
That was a different type of oppression. He got oppressed both times. That was religious oppression. You can't worship. That was communism.
I can't help but feel like those aren't related ideas.
What do you mean?
Did you say you can't worship? That's communism?
No, I said Crusader wasn't allowed to worship. He wasn't allowed to worship Lemmy Dios. Communism went off the religion first. Keep up.
No, that's what I thought you said.
That's history. That's up here.
That's definitely what you said. They're not, those aren't the same ideas.
Nah, they're the same. Right up here, man. You're not keeping up. It's like the people aren't keeping up with exclamation point Maturino.
You're damn right. That's one thing we can all agree on. That is the goodest book there is.
the book of Maturino.
The Maturino's checkbook. Go and claim those codes. Use those sponsor quests. It couldn't be easier for you to do it. You don't need your own login info. They got you covered for that with your Twitter and your Twitch. You don't got to enter a code no more.
Nope.
Because who wants to type or write things anymore? You just hit that claim code button. I know you're all hungry for some DNF.
Yeah.
I know everybody's watching this game.
The only thing I'd like to do is read. the good book.
You know what? We've watched
Crusaders
two Crusaders back to back. There's not a lot good in that book. You thought that was Tolkien, but it's Lewis. It's C.S. It's Carroll, or C.S. Lewis. I hate C.S. Lewis.
It's too late. It's too late. You already said it.
Swing and a miss. I bungled. I just wanted to make fun of C.S. Lewis, and I bungled that. I can't even get. Damn it, C.S. Lewis.
Nobody knows who C.S. Lewis is here.
He's the lion. He wrote The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Who? What is that, Narnia or something?
Yes.
Oh, that was trash, dude.
Yes.
I mean, it was great.
It's up here. You're on board. Keep up.
All right, we're going to keep up with this matchup real quick. F-Striker versus Male Grappler. And this isn't something I've seen too many times. I mean, both of these characters just want in. That's all they want.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. If F-Striker has to come to M-Grap, then M-Grap's kind of happy. He's like, okay, mess up.
Right. I mean, that's sort of the really typical thing in matchups against grappler characters, right? Is it's just like you want to not play a range 0 game, even if it's what your character does, because it's like, wait, no, that's their win condition too. But what I think Striker can do here really effectively, which we've already seen, is they have the mobility. Oh, I was just going to highlight the mobility they have to very rapidly get into that range 0.
Oppression session right now. Nice, good confirm. Gotta guess. That spacing, by the way, immaculate. That's a plus on block move, and he spaced it just outside of the DP range because F-Striker's DP actually does have a very small range. And that's plus. Double overhead into the grab.
Good God, absolutely smoked out. I mean, ChloeInstall here, because we haven't called out the players yet. Ironside here representing that F-Striker versus ChloeInstall on the grappler. And yeah, I mean, we only saw the 1 or 2 hits. It's just like, it didn't really lead to as much as we were going to need. All right, here's the sequence starting up once again, but a trade.
Good trade. That's actually in his favor. Oh, the off move. Shoulder, great starter. Bring him back down. Okay. Double overhead. Nothing happened. Plus frames. Oh, never mind. Let me grab you. Ooh, run up counter? Is that how you're feeling?
There's been a lot of that. I feel like there's like a read that's being done here, an expectation that Ironside is gonna. Ooh, still alive though because we had to close out the gray life.
And you know, this has actually been F-Striker's game. It's just drops. That's really been the story, right? 2 drops led to Grappler taking that route. And there's another drop.
Yeah, yet another one.
So clean it up a little bit. Good DP.
And it's, you know, I was highlighting the sort of very stereotypical problem with playing range 0 against grapplers. If you're dropping, that's what you're afraid of. Thankfully, Ironside here still in the driver's seat, trying to be the aggressor. No whiff punish there.
Okay. Jump. Yep.
Nice.
There you go. That does.
Another drop.
Oh no.
Empty.
You're dead. You're actually dead.
Wow.
Magnum Assault.
Ironside.
And that was literally just 4 drops costing the entire game.
You hate to see it, but you can see that like Striker definitely has what they need to make this happen. But this is actually the first time that ChloeInstall on Grappler has been able to start in the driver's seat. Oh, all out on the up back, and it steals the corner position again. No, I'm sorry, we reset again.
Why are you jumping? Stop! You don't see those legs? He doesn't skip leg day. Come on! Grabs her right by the neck. Good dive kick. Didn't believe in himself with the grab, but with grabs a plus on block every anime game. Bring him right to the corner.
We're in exhaustion. Plus on block, going for all these extra overheads. Wow, snuck that last one in on the way down. But the air-to-air working out for Grappler. We're using the armor to push forward. But these dive kicks, there's been a lot of that. Grappler keeps going for the axe kick, and the dive kick beats it instead.
Yep. It's a really fast dive kick, plus on block save, and then another drop. Now you're in the mix-up. That's going to hit.
Oh.
Raw. Quaking Tiger. Boom.
Oh my God, that hitbox! Are you kidding me? Did she even dive kick into it? She was just in the air?
No, she just jumped back and it hit. This is a slept-on character, by the way. I actually think this character is top 5. Male grappler. If he can get zoned out, it is tough, but once you get in, it's guess on guess on guess.
But so how does he fare against the other top tier characters, right? Like,
Nobody fares against Swiftmaster.
Sure.
There's no fairing. He does do relatively well against all of them, besides Swiftmaster.
Okay. But like Swiftmaster is an independent problem.
Independent.
No one has solved here. That particular differential equation has not been plotted.
Swiftmaster and then the rest of the cast. But
we all knew that was going to be the case though the second we saw Swiftmaster and saw the Gucci belt.
The Gucci belt.
And we were like, I've seen this before. They couldn't. There's no way. There's no way they did it again, right?
They made Marvel 3. They were so happy with their design of Virgil that they said, let's put Virgil in another game.
That's up there. That's the second time they put Virgil in another game. They didn't do it, but Virgil made it into Power Rangers too.
That's a copycat. That's not.
Oh, this is the real deal.
This is the real deal. This is the real deal.
Never missed a meal. Swiftmaster's out here eating.
I never heard that. You didn't make that up. Who made that up?
What? Real deal, never missed a meal?
Yeah, who made that up? It wasn't you.
It's no one you know.
Is no one I know?
No.
Is it somebody you know?
Yeah.
If you know him, I know him.
I will assure you that is not true.
Oh, man. I'm having too much fun because this game just brings it out of you.
No, of course.
When you see this kind of cheap gameplay, it's just like, you can't help but smile. It's like old school FGC stuff.
Right. There's something to be said that, like, and I feel like there's different degrees of cheap gameplay, and it keeps coming back to, like, everything's cheap, right? Every character's got some stupid stuff. So there's something really magical about how no matter what's going on the screen, someone can just rob you.
And you know who's not getting robbed? Some of these players, because Axis actually sponsored the tournament. We actually have a $100 pop bonus from them for CF, Xrd, and Uni. So thanks once again. Thank you to Red Bull for helping us put on this event. They helped the last one, helping this one.
Yeah.
Good looks.
Main 6 also opted in to support this $100 pop bonus to the Them's Fighting Herd bracket as well. And SNK came through to show some love for King of Fighters 15 as well. I
really love what they're doing. Anybody who holds an event for SNK, KOF, you contact them. They'll help you out. And it's fantastic.
Yeah, it's a cool model. I like that more of these studios are choosing to more directly empower the more grassroots community-facing events. Like, we saw one of the first versions of that was like the Tekken World Tour dojo event stuff from pre-COVID, right? That they've continued to iterate and try to work on. Now SNK's got their thing. Capcom just did, they're doing the World Warrior series where they leaned heavily on, smaller regional TOs and empowered them. I think in general it's just great. We need to see more of this direct integration and empower more of this local community stuff.
Yeah, and it's all about community. It's all about helping each other. And a great way to get help, Metafy.
Yeah,
is if you're here, right, and he's made he worked out from grassroots. I'm talking about Zap, right?
Yes.
You guys might have heard of him. Zapparino streams good size now. He's been playing for a real long time, and he uses Metafy to help coach people. It's great, and if you wanted to get any lessons from him, any lessons from Barlow, who's here as well for BlazBlue, and I've seen him been playing DNF.
Yeah, I'm actually double-checking the bracket because my understanding was I had expected Barlow. Oh, Barlow DQ'd.
Oh, he did have to leave early. He had an emergency that he had to take care of. I had overheard that.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So, yeah, that's why he's not here. Otherwise, he probably would have been making top 8. His Hitman is very clean. I really liked it. I saw a lot of stuff that I don't usually see Hitman do. But he's also on there. And if you guys want to get any lessons, Beach 10% off.
Yeah, so we're queuing into our next match. Another striker on the screen here on the side of Lapis versus Pag Virgo on the Ranger.
Yeah, and Ranger, not seen as much as I thought I would see him. We saw a lot of him in the beta. Just because nobody knew how to deal with this range stuff.
Nobody knows how to deal with a zoning character early on in a game's lifespan. Zoners are day 1 monsters.
Well, and it's looking like he's about to be a week 1 monster because we're actually seeing more of him now than we did before day 1. Oh, Striker's in here, but he does have a DP.
Ooh, gets out, but actually,
the DP.
That's huge. I was about to give Virgo a lot of credit for the way that they navigated out of the corner. Doing it again with the roll.
Oh, getting tagged by this shoulder. I believe shoulder is projectile invincible. I'm sure chat will correct me if I'm not right here. No confirm. All right. Shoot at him.
All right. Backing off. I like that.
And he's got the debuff on him. Look at the chip. Look at the damage.
Yeah, that's huge. Look at all that gray life. And the guard meter also slowly turning down. And we're back at full screen. Get absolutely smoked. I loved that Virgo used the opportunity rather than trying to go in behind the extended hitbox of the gun toss. Just chose that moment to be like, I'm going to back way off. I don't want to live in a range where F Striker can just get back in and start smoking me again. Because the dive kick was proving a big problem. So remove it from the equation altogether and go back to full screen. Exactly like we are here once again.
And there's Deathhawk. Jump into it. There you go. Shoot him. And now we're just ranging with Ranger. BB, BB.
Yeah,
Keep it simple. It doesn't have to be complicated.
But like, not even all that worried just yet. Cool, we're out of exhaustion now, but the dive kick works out. Going for the reversal. A pixel left here for Lapis. And just the J, what is that, JA? Yeah.
That's it.
All you need is a poke.
Your normals are bullets.
We take those.
Like that. And I'd really like to see more shoulder use like we saw before, but it looks like Lapis is having a lot of trouble getting into the appropriate range to use that, and that's really a lot of it's due to that Deathhawk right there. As soon as he gets enough meter to where he can use it and not be in exhaustion, a little bit of a miscalculation there, throws it out.
Oh, I
Great
love that.
Slide under.
The slides underneath, is given how aerial focused Lapis has been, using the slides so effectively to keep maneuvering on the screen the way that they need to.
Okay.
Nice guard cancel there from Lapis. The dive kick hitting right at the tip, but we were not close enough to really get anything off of it.
Okay, just gonna let him. Nice, brutal hit. DP, get off me.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Into exhaustion, I think wanted to. Ooh, that actually ends up okay. Oh no, the combo drops because he goes the wrong direction, but we're back out.
Back out of full screen?
Oh, actually.
Tried to get into Awakening there. I'm very sure with that cancel because it does use some of your health besides straight health, but now we are in Awakening. Female Striker.
Right, when are we going to throw out? Right there. We're going to go back into exhaustion, but I think that was fine. The calculation seems to be I'm willing to go into exhaustion if it means that I'm adequately controlling the screen and giving me a moment longer to not have to deal with Striker in my face.
Yep. And Deathhawk just being, has to waste the meter to get in. There we go. Nice. There's the overhead. Meaty plus good poke out. Okay. Wipe off that gray health. Now she can't use her conversion, which is really good. Because as we've been seeing, F Striker, the way that she's been getting in has been, I'm going to go into the air, I'm going to use a special move, and I'm going to use conversion to stop my momentum or whatever, and I'm going to dive kick from there. And just the fact that he strips her of that stops a lot. Oh, throw, he's in now. Slides out, misses the meaty. And now we're back mid-screen. There we go. Still in the corner. Dead. Get thrown. Shot in the mouth. And that was pure control. We didn't see anything fancy. We didn't see anything crazy. It was just medium, throw my guns in.
Right.
Or medium, grenade.
Yeah, and it was working out great. I think the difficulty there, like you called out, Lapis had to use so much resources just to try to get in, and it was this thing where you would see the air tatsu, is what I'm going to call it. Yeah. And if it came out and the thrown guns were underneath, you immediately had to commit and do it one or two other times just to linger up there and not eat all this damage. And it kept forcing, I mean, Virgo would spend X amount of resource and was getting more out of it economically from Lapis, and Lapis really needed to, one, capitalize on that and ensure that they landed in that spot and got something out of it, but then two, they had to continue to cycle that offense because by the end of game one, Virgo had demonstrated they were very comfortable once they got to that full screen. The beginning of game one, Lapis was using the dive kick very effectively and really staying inside of that range. But once Virgo got a little bit of space in game one to start being outside of that like normal jump range, suddenly Virgo had complete control of the screen. And once Virgo found like, oh, here's how I get to that range, I felt like for the rest of the set, Virgo was comfortably in that range.
And what would have been nice, or what I would have liked to see, is more use of the shoulder. We actually saw that's a great success.
Yeah, you kept mentioning the shoulder that we saw more at the beginning of game.
Yeah, it would go under. We did see it canceled into Deathhawk, which is the spinning gun move, and reacted with shoulder, went under, and punish, right? And that was a big hit. And those are the moves, the types of moves that you have to use to get Rangers afraid to use those kind of tools, right? That just sit mid-screen, shoot bullets, and you're just like, well, I'm just here.
Right.
And his bullets, max screen, they don't do chip, right? You can block as many of those as you want. Now we have Vanguard versus Grappler. Very dichotomy of range here. Yup, there you go. Now Grappler just tried to shoulder tackle in because it does have armor, but it doesn't have low hitting armor. And Vanguard's 2B, fantastic poke. A lot of recovery, but as I say all of this, you're just going to get grabbed like that?
It looks like it.
There's the loop. All right, only goes for one rep.
Oh my god, just get scooped. It's like you said it. You were like, are you just going to get grabbed like that? Echo says, yes, that's exactly what I'm going to do.
It's tough. I mean, ooh, there's the armor. Right into the corner. Good roll. Catches him. Catches the toes. Yup. Nice confirm. Going to bring him to the corner off this one. We're not.
No, it ended up staying mid-screen and finding this counter poke here. ChloeInstall. Ooh, okay.
Good TP.
Nice.
Wow. Nice counter. Now that doesn't protect against lows, so you won't see it too much.
Finally answering. I was very ready for Echoes to just die.
Yeah, I'm shocked that he actually went with the 5A punish because the counter looked like it was still out here.
The dive works out there for Echoes, actually catches the forward roll, but unfortunately a combo drop. Okay, the 2A check.
Yep, does not, like I said, he did shoulder tackle into counter, and counter doesn't protect against lows. You can go low on Grappler all you want. And I think we're about to start seeing that adjustment. We're not.
Perhaps not.
We're going to see a counter.
I think what's going to be difficult here for Echoes is like, and it's still early in the game, right? And I levied a similar complaint against Echoes as Milia in Strive, is I think Echoes strikes me as a player who finds a strong option and then can follow a little autopilot into it, and their block pressure can be a little bit straightforward.
Yep.
So if their block pressure does not cycle in lows in response to that tool, then that's going to be something that will be a problem. But as I say that, Echoes wins out the round.
Yeah, Echo said, I don't give a damn. Here's my block pressure. Die.
There's a real fundamental difference. Your block pressure being linear only matters if they're blocking.
He's going to look back at this and just be like, yeah, Brad, what's up? Shut up. Very nice. Great jumping.
Okay,
Yup.
TP.
Now, the thing you have to watch out for that TP is that it actually doesn't hit Crouchers for some characters. It does hit Crusader. That does have a hit of armor when you charge it. There we go. Put him in the corner. Nope. Decides to bring him back out.
Yeah, bringing him back out both times. Going for that little bit of extra damage. I wonder whether we would have been better off just keeping the corner position. It's not fundamentally going to matter.
It doesn't matter. As long as you're in, you're in. Everywhere's a corner against Grappler. And we see Chloe going for the counter so many times in neutral, and that's because Echoes is just not going low ever.
Right, it's just like stand skills and 5Bs. That's it.
Chloe's probably trying to do something in between that jumping special, but Vanguard is very plus there. Great tackle. We're in there.
Finally a low check. The 2A, we got a combo after.
Yep.
Do we have enough resources? No, we're not going to be able to meaningfully catch up, but we are going to whiff punish the dive from Grappler.
Yep, and that's what I want to see, right? Use your range. You have the demonic lance. You can go nuts.
Right, I mean, it definitely, it seems like if you are able to effectively mitigate the threat of the parry or the armor, like should be nothing that Grappler can do to make you not just stay full screen and poke him out.
Yep.
And the fact that Echoes keeps going in, oh my god.
Reversal. This is going to hurt. One more. Nope. chooses to get Oki.
All right.
Good roll. Put him full screen. Little meaty.
All right. He's going for some block pressure, but these tackles still going to do it, and it's that linear block pressure.
Yeah, you can go. You can start low there, and Echoes is just choosing not to. All right, next game. Let's see where the adjustment's gonna come. Because Chloe seems to be adjusting fine. There it is, right there. Whatever, start anything.
Right, just represent that. No whiff punish on the tackle.
That's fine, as long as you can. Oh, I was gonna say as long as you can keep him out, but now he's in.
Uh-oh.
Yup.
That damage.
God.
Forward roll underneath. Okay. Come on, guys.
Unsync your pads.
It.
How could
That's
this
like
happen?
it
to
happened
me?
in grand finals of Strive.
This wouldn't happen if they were being coached from somebody from Metafy. They would tell them to unsync their pads right after a tournament match.
Hey, Grappler's parry doesn't work low. Use your 2B. Desync the pads. I mean...
Are we starting this over or are they running?
It was the very beginning of Game 3.
Maybe the very beginning. Vanguard's dead.
That was 2 hits.
No.
He got hit once and thrown.
Yeah, and Grappler got to see that big normal in his face. Like, let me whip punish this. All right.
All right, well, this is set point now for ChloeInstall.
Yup.
Oh, my God. Still refusing to respect the parries.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe trying to go for a safe jump. I'm not 100% sure if the parry is frame 1. It might be frame 3, like, frame 5, like Crusaders.
Oh, is that going to connect?
No,
Yes,
it works. It doesn't have invincibility, but it is fast enough. Quaking Tiger.
That's a big equalizer, but the 2B, the big starter, still representing those lows. But here's the other thing that's happening. We didn't see a whole lot of the lows, but Echoes is just opening up the throw game as like, all right, well, throws will get through parries too. That's fine.
And now we're seeing it. We just dash up low. I don't care. Great. These jumping H's have been fantastic, though.
Oh.
All right, that's an air hit, too.
But you still have the life deficit here as Echoes. This is going to be tough. I think this is 2 hits for ChloeInstall. That was ambiguous as hell.
In that same situation, ChloeInstall has been countering. So
Throw?
Oh, my God.
No.
Oh, my God.
Because I knew a throw was coming.
Primary Lotus instead.
Still alive.
Oh,
BP! What a call out!
Out of my air! Before the armor starts. What a poke. That was psychic. That was such a good mind game because Chloe has been like, okay, I've trained him to throw these lows now. Now I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna use my MS, jump over the low and punish him. And he was just like, I got reactions. I'm outthinking you.
Yeah.
That was genius.
Oh God.
Jesus, as Crusader would say. He doesn't.
Oh God. What a set that was. And that's still, I mean, this is just what we're seeing on the loser side. And I mean, no disrespect to the players that are down there. They're putting on great performances, but you know how they could put on better performances?
How? You tell me this time.
They could go to Metafy and they could get some one-on-one coaching with the best players in the world. Some of those players are in here, maybe not today, maybe not now, but there are players local to the community like you've mentioned, Zaffarino and Barlow, and they were kind enough to give us a code 10% off all lessons. The code is valid until July 21st. That is only like 5 days away, so get on that. The code is Beach10 in partnership with Boston Blue Beat's Beach episode.
And it's super quick to sign up. It's like 3 minutes, and you have a one-on-one live coaching session. They can tell you what you're doing wrong, what you're doing right. It's fantastic. Listening to more experienced players, fantastic.
Yeah, and if you need something to work for, make sure that you come out if you can, or tune in if you can't, to the next Boston Blue Beat Monthly. That is going to be coming at you on August 13th with all of your favorites: Melty, Guilty Gears, Strive, and Rev 2. Blaze Blue CF, because it wouldn't be a Boston Blue Beat event without Blaze Blue.
Nope.
Dragon Ball FighterZ, not on the overlay there, is I know King of Fighters is also going to be there. The Voice of God already told me this earlier today. That is for the next offline monthly that is coming at you at the same venue we are hitting you from today, which is Balance Patch. But if you want to go
online weeklies every week. We're starting it back up, starting Saturday, 5 p.m., August 20th. Be there. And this is going to be a Rambat style, right? We're going to be running this until from the 15th to the 3rd. And then we're going to have an invitational on October 15th, right? And there's going to be some of our best players from these online locals.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to be really cool. And I think it's cool that, especially now that rollback, the rollback patch came through. Finally, after championing this game for so long, it's given that game this new chance to sort of re-solidify itself as a title that people can and should pay attention to. Rollback netcode coming to these more
obscure titles. I'm going to say titles that didn't get their chance.
Well, I was simply going to say just older titles, right? Like, because think of the amount of games that get entire new generations of people added to them because there's meaningful online play. Third Strike has had a crazy resurgence because of, Fightcade and Jazzy Circuit going to support that. And there's nothing saying that, like, Boston Blue Beat has been pushing and pushing Blaze Blue CF. And they're not the only people to do it, obviously, but
we're named after it.
Exactly. Boston Blue Beat's home is Blaze Blue.
Yep. Blaze Blue's home is with us. Now, we're going to take a very short break. We'll be with you guys be right back for top 8.
Boston Blue Beat.
Ya regresamos con más de King of Fighters 15 aquí en Boston Blue Beat, patrocinado por Balance Patch, Traveling Controller, Metafy, Axis Games, Red Bull, Junk Food Arcade, Main 6, SNK, The Future is Now.
Boston Blue Beat.
To Boston Blue Beat Beach Episodes DNF Duel Tournament. We are here getting ready for our top 8. I am Brad Muse. Joining me is Skellington, here to fill in my gaps on this game because you've got more experience with it than me, and you were just talking about the character choices of the next match, because I do believe our first match that we are coming back to you on here is going to be a winner's side top 8 match with Flokey versus SmolSquishy, and we were talking about Flokey's Vanguard.
Yeah. So Vanguard has some trouble, right? He has a DP, but a lot of the characters can crouch under the DP.
Mm-hmm.
His normals are really good. They have great range, but they do have very punishable recovery, especially 2B, which is probably why we didn't see it too much last match, even though it's a fantastic button against Grappler. But we saw a lot of jumps. And those jumps were specifically punishes against some of his longer range normals, like 2B.
Mm-hmm.
I don't quite remember who Vanguard is going to be going up against.
I unfortunately don't know who SmolSquishy plays.
Yeah. SmolSquishy probably plays. I'm going to say Swiftmaster. I'm just going to throw Swiftmaster out there just because I want to talk about Swiftmaster. And Swiftmaster dominate. If it is Swiftmaster, Flokey's going to have time of it because Swiftmaster does dominate that matchup. Gucci Belt into roll basically negates neutral.
Okay.
And Vanguard's buttons are not very great at interrupting the pull in that Swiftmaster has. And Swiftmaster also has what I like to call basically bionic arm, right? That's the hurricane punch from full screen. Also a fantastic button. So Swiftmaster can basically match Vanguard at any range and out-pressure him.
So, yeah, well, I mean, even just if you're, like, Vanguard's whole thing is the range.
Yeah.
So if you're a character who can compete at any range and match, but your power set is in other elements of your gameplay, it's like I can do the thing you do well also, but I have other things that more round out my character.
But what is very positive about Vanguard in this matchup, one of the things is he can space himself to where you can't actually counter out. You can't guard break out, right? Okay. And his awakening, he does bonus guard damage. So he can, if it is Swiftmaster, he can guard break Swiftmaster and set up 100-0, straight up. But this is if Flokey knows, right?
Sure, but also, I mean, you're trying to manifest Vanguard Swiftmaster. We have actually no idea.
Oh, no clue.
There's nothing on this. You just want to see a Swiftmaster for some reason.
Nobody wants to see Swiftmaster unless they're chaotic, you know. I guess I'm a little chaotic, you know what I mean?
I was going to say, I'm like, and?
I like to see some chaotic things. I like to see exclamation point match Reno in the chat and for people to donate to the players. Fantastic matches that we've had so far.
There's nothing chaotic about that.
No, absolutely not. But it's what I like to see. But I said Swiftmaster mainly because of the name that I can't remember anymore because...
It's on the screen, man. SmolSquish.
There's a screen. I've just been commentating with my eyes closed. SmolSquish? Come on.
Believes.
Swiftmaster, SmolSquish, they both begin with S. They're both small.
I mean, valid.
I believe. If I'm right, I'm going to pop off. Put me in the tournament. My reads are too good.
Yeah, what if it's Enchantress?
Enchantress? Now,
that's another, small character.
It's another small character that you don't see much of. I think actually better than people give her credit for. Especially against characters like Grappler, where she can duck under one of the command grabs. If she can get her loop set up where she turns you into the doll, that is unblockable. But she does have it's a lot. She has to execute a lot, and her game plan is very complicated. Versus somebody like Swiftmaster, somebody like F Fighter, F Striker is not super complicated, but her game plan is straightforward. I'm sorry. Her execution is pretty complicated, but her game plan is straightforward, right? So, versus Enchantress, whose game plan is complicated and execution is complicated.
Yeah, and the thing about those characters is, like, when you have a complicated game plan, it just naturally takes longer for that character to develop.
Yeah.
You know, people need to, those characters where your game plan is more situational, you're dealing with all these different things, it takes much more time for people to really understand the game and iron out all of those intricacies. It's the same reason, I mean, they barely touched Zato until the last patch, but in Strive, Zato, over the lifespan of sort of 1.x version of Strive, became higher rated because as people spent more time ironing out his kit and how they could play him, it's not anything that the developers did, it's just people squeezed more out of that character.
And that's what we're seeing in this game, right? Now we're starting to see Troubleshooter start to come up, right? And nobody was thinking about Troubleshooter. And then he was like, yeah, but I can take a swig, you know, get a little tipsy and get some more damage, just like real life. You know what it is? Right? So now he chunks you from his full health. Usually somebody has to hit like 50% for them to really unlock all of their damage, right?
Right.
But he'll chunk you for 50 to 60% at full health because he can drink once or twice in a combo.
Yeah, he's definitely, I mean, you look at, like I said earlier, you look at these, you know, top 8 placings of, you know, XYZ online tournament, and Troubleshooter is starting to make the way up there. It's not, oh man.
I'm a beast! I'm a monster! Don't ever doubt me! I'm the best, not the players, me! I should be getting the damn Maturino. Exclamation point Maturino in the chat. So everything that I was talking about before, if you guys were listening, we'll probably see in this matchup.
God damn. Okay, well, let's see what Flokey has on deck
Well,
for Swift matchup.
At least I don't have to talk about the matchup again, right? We've already gone through it.
Yeah, you dissected this matchup.
Yeah. Now 5B actually wins round start. There's not much Vanguard can do. Yep, 5A. Trade, maybe a little slow. Gucci belt. Can't do it. Win.
Right, we're just back to neutral, but it's that difficulty, right? You talked about, it's exactly like you said. You put on the belt and roll forward. What are you going to do? All right, the party is started.
Ooh. Okay, new routes. Punch him. Put the ball on. That is a safe jump. Damn, we are going in the air.
Oh my god, actually just caught him landing. Flokey for a second thought it was Dragon Ball FighterZ, went for the New England special with the down tech buttons. It did not work out. SmolSquish is going to close out that first round. Now
something I think we're going to start seeing in this game, and it hasn't happened yet, is you can air reset somebody and they can get hit coming down. And you can't block in the air. So Slipmaster is a character that I think is going to start taking advantage of that, and so is Kunoichi. But that's for later. Very good roll. Into grab. Gucci belt's on. You can't DP that. You can only really DP that situation if he's rolling. And Vanguard has a very high hitting DP, so it's tough.
Went for the high option that time. You're dead, right?
See you later, brother. Yep.
Yeah, didn't even need anything else after the fact.
And yeah, as we can see, you put on the Gucci belt and there's not much Vanguard can do. We haven't even had to see the neutral charged S. So SmolSquishy looking absolutely dominant here. 5B, that is a god button. 5B is a problem. It moves him forward. It chains into almost everything. Fantastic.
Lift by and high option on the jump in again. Flokey is really just kind of getting run over here.
We keep seeing reversal on Flokey's side. Yep, you can't do DP. The reversal that he probably was trying to do was maybe roll, but that's invincible on frame 3, and that is a true meaty. And then perfect KO. Saw the fake overhead, went into low instead. This matchup is no bueno.
Okay. Finally, that's literally the only hit Flokey has got in this entire set, besides the trade at the start of round 1, game 1. Nice, actually managed to use the vertical, the jump dive there to specifically maneuver around Swiftmaster's ground tool.
Yup, in the corner. DP sucks you in. Have to watch out for it. 5B, fantastic button in this matchup. Bring him down. Yup, punch him. Set up the Oki. What are you going to do? Finally respecting it.
Okay.
Guard cancel. I respect it. I like it. But, oh, you're dead? That's it.
Are you?
Yeah. As long as he does the right combo. Look at the meter.
Oh my god, you're absolutely right.
Oh, wait. No! Doesn't go for the right route. Swiftmaster can actually put on Belt there, activate Belt, and then OTG them off, but it still kills Swiftmaster. KO.
You started talking, and all I could think to myself was like, it's going to be really funny if this kills.
Yep. But that extension is an actual extension, but small.
The real takeaway here is that killed from even more life.
Yes.
That was securely Swiftmaster's game. Just Flokey literally did not get to play the video game.
Yeah. And Aerodat's son, as Aerodat just said in stream, in chat, is on stream, and he's doing fantastic.
Jeez. All right, well, that sends SmolSquish up to the winners finals, waiting for the winner of...
That was 2?
That was 2. If you're trying to look at the camera, it's right there for your disbelief.
No, I was trying to see the bloody score.
No, that was 2. Flokey did not play. Flokey was a training dummy.
I guess.
You know how he makes TikTok content?
Does he?
You know how that's like a minute max? That's the amount of time he got to meaningfully engage with that game.
A minute's, come on. It was at max 10 seconds.
Hey, he got to pick his character.
10 seconds. He hit a combo.
I love you, Flokey. I'm sorry. Yeah, so SmolSquish moves to winners finals, waiting for the winner of the next match in the top 8. Winner's side, Mataso for Search117.
A brother of the cloth. The good book.
Are you sure? You don't know? This could just be, they're just setting buttons.
Oh no. Oh no.
Kunoichi Vanguard.
An actual demon instead of a man of the cloth. The exact opposite. This is interesting. I haven't really seen this matchup too much. Kunoichi has Frog, which is fantastic. If she does get full screen, Frog will go wherever Vanguard is, hit overhead, and then apply pressure for her. She also has really good projectiles. So this is all about getting her within that 5S or 5MS range and playing from there.
Oh my god, so ready.
You cannot let her get away with that. You'll see Kunoichi do that so much. Button into teleport. And Vanguard's, I believe that's 5B, hits so high up. It's
I was going to say, it looks, the move, as long as it has an active hitbox that high up, it's absolutely going to cover that.
Yep. Tornado. Into fire. Huh.
It looked like that was meant to sort of generate some Oki after because it was that lingering trap effect, but it doesn't seem to me like Search really cared about it all that much.
Yeah, it's definitely something new that I've seen because usually I'll see Kunoichi actually use that tornado into the 2 bomb moves and then put fire on them. But I'm guessing going for a bit easier routes. Oh, DP, okay.
And a shimmy actually makes the throw whip there.
Just super. The super.
And he catches the roll. Search was looking, found the answer.
Asada, why? You had the super. All right, this is looking good though. Drop. Maybe a little bit of nerves. We're looking good though.
Oh, stagger pressure, so much respect.
And I like it. She's not really doing too much damage to that guard gauge. And now it's back almost full, and she's in the corner.
All right, guard cancel there. Doesn't want to deal with it too much here.
There's the Frog. Gets her out for free.
But we're exhausted now. Oh, we just got enough to be able to close out that gray life. We're still alive. It's a one-touch game here. Oh, okay.
Fantastic use of the substitution to get through that guard cancel. Oh, that was so smart.
All right, the Frog is out. More of that reliance on the Frog this time. You called it out early. It looks like it took the better part of this first game for Mataso to land on that as the option.
You blocked that?
Oh. He blocked that.
Oh, here comes the tornado. No, whoops. Okay.
Empty low! Into an additional layer of overheads. Oh, beats the 5B, but doesn't actually get anything out of it. Has to reset back to neutral. Okay. Search gets to play a little bit here.
Maybe. Oh, great catch on the roll. Good reactions. Pop. Now, I would like to see him challenge still with that 5B, even though it's gotten beat. once or twice.
Oh, so smart. Run up throw. I was going to say that, you know, you had called out once Vanguard gets in that awakening, the guard damage is so intense and we had so much resource, it was distinctly possible that Search was going to be able to, you know, make some big plays there if it started, but I love the call from Mataso to just run up behind the frog.
Catches the jump out. Very good cross jab. And what Mataso has probably figured out here is that once Search is on defense, Search isn't moving. He's holding block.
Oh, it turns out the names were backwards. Apologies. Thanks Twitch chat for letting us know.
Yup. Boom.
Oos.
Ooh. Okay. So Mataso's actually been getting bopped. Search. Very nice. There's the tornado. Blocks the low. Yeah, and he's just ready to block. Just not even going to move at all. Great roll. Oh, no.
The frog gets nullified. Tornado comes out. That's so much corner pressure. Look at all that gray life, too.
The throw. Yo, he has baited the counter every single time. I have not seen one time where he's done that guard cancel and not been right.
Oh, great call out. Gets that 5B start. Punish on the forward roll.
Oh my goodness, look at the damage!
That was raw. You keep talking about, you know, the damage really opens up as you get more resources, but Mataso does not seem to care right now. Now, that last round was a perfect, and I believe the first round was a perfect too. Are we going to answer back with a third one? No, just outside of it for exhaustion. We waited a little bit. Maybe we wanted to see a reversal or something.
Good mash. Oh, very risky.
Oh.
Jeez.
That was functionally a perfect.
No, it wasn't. He got hit.
It was only gray light.
No, it
that was
wasn't.
all
No,
chip
he got
damage.
hit.
That was all chip damage.
He got hit.
That was. Watch the tapes, man. That was all chip damage. He blocked the tornado.
Don't believe it, chat. I'm ready. There's the stagger pressure. And yeah, Masato's just like, okay, I'll block. It's all good. But look at the guard gauge. You're going to have to see it at one point.
Tough. Goes for the throw. Tornado
no, it's a spray.
Oh.
Baits it again, by the way.
But so what's huge here is the guard gauge is still super low. All of this damage is actually great because it ends up working out great.
Oh, bait slip, no!
Oh my god, what a great up back from Mataso to get around what looked like some sort of cheeky throw bait attempt there with the air kunai. It does not work out. Goes for the reversal there. Does Search on the Kunoichi. Playing a little bit cheeky with these teleports. Going for the guard cancel this time is Mataso. Nice jump, but didn't follow up on the jump in when cheeky for the throw after.
And that would have killed. That would have been the game. You gotta believe. But I don't expect a heathen demonic lancer to believe as a Crusader would. Anyway, to the match. Good spacing. All right, a little bit of a side switch.
Yeah, just roll
Goes
trades
there.
Yep, manages to push forward past the frog, so not going to have to deal with that anyway. Stagger pressure working out great here for Search.
Yeah, and Mataso just so ready to block.
All of these teleports, it doesn't seem like Mataso has an answer for these teleports. A lot of these now, it's the teleport is ending up right in front. I almost wish we could see like the teleport happen, just roll. Just forward roll off the teleport. Well, if you react to it, like, I know it's not invincible first frame, but like the position change would be a big deal.
Yeah, I mean the thing is with that is Konichi does have a double jump unlike the rest of the cast, and she can just readjust her position to where you roll to if she's really on her game. So it would be a little bit of a problem. I would have liked to see Mataso. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble pronouncing that. I'm a weeb. I should be able to pronounce that 100% of the time. The real problem that we saw with Mataso is that he got scared to hit that 5B.
Yeah.
Earlier, he was ready for it. Every single time we saw that teleport up, 5B, right? And then just got frightened of the pressure of the stagger strings and everything like that to just be able to just interrupt. And we actually saw that when she charge up her Katon, you know? I'm just going to call it the Katon from Naruto, right?
Yep.
She pulled the breath, but when she's doing her hand signs and gathering
it's
the
definitely
chakras,
interruptible.
Yeah, but he just blocked. He was just like, I'm
there
just
was a
going to
lot
hold
of
it out. Yeah. So
it seemed like the defensive decision-making that was coming out of Mataso was overwhelmingly like there were spots where he would just de facto guard cancel.
Yeah.
Where I was like, all right, this is guaranteed. I can guard cancel here. This is like, I'm okay. I'll just get it out. We'll reset back to neutral. It'll be okay. But I think you're right. I wish that we had seen more of those interruptible spots where it's like Search was taking a chance and Mataso just wasn't interested in playing the RPSer on those interactions.
Yeah. And that's something like you'd see from a third-person perspective, right?
Yeah.
Like while you're in the game, it's hard to see that.
Yeah.
And somebody who can show you that is a coach, like the people from Metafy. If I said it once, I'll say it again. Metafy, one-on-one coaching from some of the best players in the world. You know, my boy Zaffarino's on there. Our boy Zaffarino's on there. Barlow, who had to leave early, unfortunately, is also on there. It's around 3 minutes to set up a live session with somebody, and that second set of eyes that you get there from somebody with experience that can tell you, hey, you're blocking a bit too much. Maybe you should hit this button here. That can make all the difference, especially in tournament situations, if you're only playing casually or anything like that. So definitely go check them out. Use Beach10 for 10% off.
Yeah, and when you're done doing all of that coaching, we all need to work towards goals. Your goal could be to come through on August 13th to the next Boston Blue Beat offline monthly here in this same venue, Balance Patch, right on Comm Ave in Boston. For all your favorite titles, Melty Blood, Guilty Gears, Rev 2, and Strive, Blaze Blue, Dragon Ball FighterZ, KOF. Most of the games that were here today will in fact be there for the next monthly. And hey, that's your offline event. But maybe you're excited about some more online play. Online weeklies from Boston Blue Beat are coming back in the form of Burst Limit, Blaze Blue CF Ranbat Series, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, starting on August 15th, running through October 3rd. And it's a Ranbat series.
Yep.
If you qualify, you will get invited to the invitational finale that will be run on October 15th. I know people have been clamoring for more weekly play. I know Blue Beat has been excited to get back to this, but don't think that we've forgotten the other titles coming at you, because there's still the Boston Blue Beat online monthly coming at you the week after the offline monthly. That is August 20th for Plus R. And I have to, just Plus R,
just
because
Plus R.
CF got
just
upgraded to weekly. But
Yep.
yeah, they're going to be showing some love to the Plus R. That is August 20th, 5 p.m. Eastern on a Saturday.
And I'd be crazy not to show some love to the other sponsors that help us put up this event, right? Axis, big shout out to them. $100 pop bonus for CF. Very close to my heart. My love. Exert and Uniclair. Top 3 of each of those brackets also receive a game code from Axis.
Oh, that's dope. I didn't realize that. That's awesome.
Big shout out to them. Red Bull, they sponsored last year. They sponsored this year. Huge shout out to them. We also want to put a shout out to Junk Food Arcades. Really big partner, really great partner with us. We're excited to be working with them. And Main 6, we actually had them fighting herds here today. I don't believe it was streamed, but Main 6, thank you. They put a $100 pop bonus just for them fighting herds. So if you're out here, if you like My Little Pony, them fighting herds, they got you. You know what I mean? And another one to SNK. SNK, supporting small local scenes. If you have a tournament and it has a certain amount of entrants, we hit that easy. We do our thing out here. They will just send you out stuff to give to the winners.
Yeah, I know the KOF, the SNK community up in New England has been strong for a while. Even back to, when I was first coming out back in like 2010, 2011, when KOF 13 really hit that stride. KOF 13 was huge here. I know people really pushed for that game. I know 14 didn't get as much of the love, but Sam Show and KOF 15 both landed huge here in Boston. Sam Show lasted quite a while, with a lot of people really excited to play that one, and with KOF 15 it has only gotten bigger.
Yeah, it kind of, these games, KOF 15, Sam Show, kind of like, and DNF to a certain extent, kind of return to classic fighting game form. Like, this game's wild, right? But if you look at Fate Unlimited Codes, that game's wild.
Sure.
Marvel is wild. Like, instead of these tame fighting games like KOF Wild, Samsha Wild, I mean, those are legacy titles.
Right.
But we are seeing a return to roots for those titles. And I think that's really what's getting them so far. And this game has no roots, right? It's just Aiden going nuts. And I couldn't be happier.
Sure. And I think it's interesting. I'm going to be curious to see how much of the industry pushes in that direction, right?
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of, people are, more people are getting to get their hands on, Street Fighter 6 is the next title coming from them. And there's a lot of design elements in that game that are borrowing very heavily from system mechanics from previous titles.
Yeah.
So this we've had a lot of generations of like, all right, let's make some stuff that's more accessible. And I think there's been a lot of experiments in, I don't want to say accessible because that is a connotation, but approachable. There's been a lot of advancements in approachability. And I think as an industry, they're hitting the stride of like, we can be approachable and still be a wild ass game.
We can be approachable and we can still have Swiftmaster.
Yep. That's allowed to exist.
Or any of these characters.
Like Marvel 3 was super approachable.
I think simple mode was one of the best decisions in fighting games. If a fighting game has simple mode, I'm fully for it.
Even like auto combo stuff. Like, look at the way auto combos have effects even at the highest level. Like, Dragon Ball FighterZ has entire combo structures that only work because of the weird system mechanics that make auto combos work.
Yeah.
Like base Cheetah and base Goku loop combos. Base Cheetah obviously more so, but having whole ass loop combos that only work because of weird system quirks that exists to make auto combos work. And so this mechanic that on paper is meant for approachability suddenly has this entirely different use case at a higher level. And it's all part of the same engine. It's all there to be used. Just because it's the first bit of the engine that a new player might meaningfully interact with doesn't mean that it's not something that you need to chew into.
Yeah, and I'm very glad that this conversation is happening around this game particularly. Because like I said, I love DFO. You might hear other commentators be like, oh yeah, I played DFO for a long time. No. I've been playing DFO since Nexon days. And I played the re-release. Man, I'm out here. My Netmaster, 1.5 bill before this patch that just came out. Because we just increased the 110 cap. So I'm just throwing that out there.
This is all Aramaic to me.
I don't want you to understand. The people understand. The people who play DFO understand. And if you don't play DFO, go play it, because I love that game. And I love this game. Now, even if this wasn't DFO, I think I'd still love this game, because this is wild.
Yeah, it's another one, like, the surface of this game, approachable. The mechanics, the act of controlling the character, not difficult. Where it gets interesting is, like, you can have a game be approachable and you can still have interesting decision-making and interactions and the way the characters function. And all the approachability does is it lowers the barrier of entry to the point where you're mentally playing the game.
Well, I do want to say, on a technical level, this game actually is very hard. Some of these combos and moving a character and stuff like that takes a lot of work. So on the outside, this game is approachable, right? This game is a game where you can go in with some of your buddies and just hit buttons.
Well, and that also always becomes every game that's ever come out that's like approachable, and you know, the nameless avatars that you all know what I'm talking about, that come out and cry about how it's the death of the FGC and how the games are, you know, baby mode for beginners. Every single one of those games ends up just as deep as the rest of them.
I'm a faceless avatar.
I mean, but you're one of the good ones, clearly, because you're sitting here defending it. We are jumping in to a loser's side top 6 match. This is going to be Flokey versus Kazam. Flokey back on the Vanguard. Kazam rocking that Ranger.
We've seen Kazam. We actually get to see Flokey play.
Maybe.
It's going to be wild.
But what I would say, I was going to say maybe, but, you know, Vanguard, one of Vanguard's strengths, okay, never mind. I was going to say Vanguard obviously can play at that farther range, which is going to mean that there's less effective space on the screen where Ranger is uncontested. But naturally, Flokey turns that on its head and goes straight the hell in with the throw. A really strong start here for Flokey.
Yep. And you want in on Ranger. No matter who you are, you want in on this character. You do not want him starting any nonsense. Yup, there's the roll. Good correction. Usually we see people go up on that kick after. and it would mess up the entire combo. There it is.
Oh, nice. Going underneath the up kick, stealing the corner position once again. We find the OTG. Do we have enough meter here?
I don't think we have the damage. He did have the meter, but he did need to end it a bit soon. Good punish. Nice. And now you see that he's that.
Oh no, he wasn't. What an unfortunate drop.
Ranger gets a buff called Headshot when he's in Awakening.
Okay.
And what that's going to do is that's going to decrease you're going to see 3 red symbols under Vanguard, and it's going to decrease his attack power, his defense, and his white life, and take more damage. So, very strong Awakening. And right now, we're going to see a very strong hit here, Lord. And there's that range. You can't really DP Vanguard at that, 5 S starter range. So that's very strong there. Yup. We're going to see it again. Nope, jump in.
Oh, okay, went for the throw.
Very nice. And because it's so low to the ground, combos. Grenade combo.
Setting out the grenade, just wants to control the screen a little bit. The forward roll into the... That's going to close it out for Flokey on this first game.
Yeah, and we didn't see the check either. We saw Kazam dash forward, but no check on Flokey's roll.
Okay, a much more aggressive start this time from Kazam to try to prevent the snowball effect that had happened in the previous game.
Yeah, and much more aware of how Flokey's been trying to approach, because anytime we've seen Flokey get in, it's been off that roll. And speaking of rolls, fantastic roll after that.
Yeah, I mean, Kazam keeps getting stuck in that spot. That's now the second or third time that he's had to follow up that string and just gets rolled out underneath.
Yeah, I would like to see him go into Death Hawk instead. Cover his ground with that. Great roll. Throw him.
Oh,
good
finally blowing up the roll this time, but an unfortunate drop. And the 5B works as an anti-air. Flokey gets the OTG. He should be.
No!
But we're going to see a drop.
I cursed him on purpose, actually.
You just want to see more games.
Of course. The Raven. Hit him.
Why does this character look the dopest?
Nevermore.
Am I going to have to play Ranger? This character looks too dope.
Go play him in DFO, go play him in this.
He looks too dope.
All these character designs are really so cool. Everyone's really so offensive. And
right at the tip!
Max range! And like I said, that 2B, great button, but really has a ton of recovery. Put himself in the corner, though.
Smart guard cancel based on the corner position, but still getting smoked out.
Grenade combo. Boom.
Just throws out another grenade after, but no, you do not get to move forward. That's something... Oh, that's a real shame, but still controls the ground really well. Kazam is doing, I think, a better job. Besides the fact that, one, we're starting to see those adjustments around the roll, but I also think that Kazam is doing a better job of adequately contesting when Flokey tries to go for normal jump in. He's waiting that extra little bit. Oh, I lied. Never mind. Blown up at round start.
Blown up at round start. Yeah, I mean, it is a great choice of button as well. 5MS, very active, a lot of multi-hits. So it covers really both of the options, right? If Flokey just tries to roll or run forward, it's going to cover that. And it actually hits high enough to hit the jumps, too.
And I think that's been the big part of it, is it blowing up those jumps.
Now, it didn't blow up that one, but that was a little late. So I'll give it that. All right, and puts himself into Awakening really smart. Look at the guard damage.
Oh yeah, if Flokey's okay, even if that didn't hit, I think if you end this is probably checkmate.
Yeah, that's boom, hit him.
Yeah, and even if that had been blocked, we were gonna see the guard break.
Yeah, and it was at a range where the guard cancel wouldn't have hit. And Flokey has been really strong in that range, right? When he starts the pressure, he's at just the right spot where you can't TP, you can't guard break or anything like that. Grenade, corner only, drops it. Oh, now you're in the corner yourself.
Okay, big starter here for Flokey.
Look at the damage. Oh, and he has so much meter right now. Loop. Just to end it.
And okay, if that had been a little earlier, maybe we could have killed, but look at all this damage. Armor through, and he's dead. Flokey, Signs of Life. That should, if I double check the bracket, yes, it will send Flokey up to the losers semis, waiting on the winner of Mataso and Joker.
Joker's still in it. All right, we're gonna see some Ghost Blade, and I was watching Joker's Ghost Blade earlier. It is dirty. What Kizzy say? He got no shoes and no socks. No shoes, no socks. Pressure. It's grimy. None of them do. Ghost Blade and his Ghost don't have it.
I mean, if Ghost Blade doesn't, why would his Ghost have them?
Why not? His Ghost can have sandals on.
Ghost feet can't get dirty.
You don't know that. Have you ever seen a ghost?
Yeah.
Oh, when?
I was at Haunted Mansion literally 5 days ago.
Oh, yeah. Did the ghost have shoes on?
No.
That's a grimy ghost. That's disrespectful. He's gonna have his bare feet out at you like that?
I mean, why would they need to respect me? I'm in their house.
They're not gonna be. They're not.
Wherever
very good
the
hosts.
ghost goes, that's their house.
All right. Well,
Ghost can't own property.
I guess Joker came here to say this is his house. Then.
We're gonna have to see. Right now, at least one person has very firmly and defiantly said that is not so.
Yeah.
I think it was. I think actually, wait. I think Flokey said that he beat Joker. In the winner's side, so let me double check, because it may be, yes, Flokey 2-0'd Joker just outside of top 8. So if Joker wins this, yes, that will be a run back in losers semis.
Yeah, and this will be an interesting matchup. Ghostblade versus Vanguard is...
Well, we don't know. It's Mataso was a Vanguard player.
Yes.
Okay.
But Mataso,
Interestingly, what that also means is that if Joker gets this dub, they'll be warm going into the Vanguard matchup.
Yeah. So, unless Joker wants to whip out another character. I don't think so, but we'll see.
Yeah.
But yeah, Ghostblade versus Vanguard is interesting. You have to watch your placement of the 5 MS,
Okay.
which is where he throws the ghost as a projectile.
Okay.
Because if you do that too close, Vanguard will stuff you out of it with any of his buttons. Also, you can't hit the ghost while it's approaching, right? So you really have to fight the normal matchup, which Ghostblade is pretty comfortable with. 5M, 5B, 2B, 5A, 2A, all very great buttons that are in a range of their own, right? So it'll be interesting to see. It's pretty even. But it's even in the neutral. If Ghostblade gets a knockdown, he's rubbing his grimy feet all over Vanguard's face. I'm telling you that right now. Unwashed. And he was just walking with them on the streets. Disgusting.
But all that blue stuff, that's not spectral energy.
That's spectral energy.
That's just grime.
No, that's not his feet.
Nah, it's his whole person.
What you mean? That doesn't make sense.
When you get dirty, it doesn't stay in one spot.
It's not shining blue like I put Mr. Clean on it.
You don't know where he's been.
I know where he's been. I played DFO.
Where's the ghost been?
I know where the ghost been. I played DFO.
Okay.
Exactly.
Spit that lore.
The Rock Kasha. So, for Ghostblade's lore is he was a Slayer that actually died.
Okay.
But on rare occurrences, the Demon Arm from Kazam Syndrome can get possessed by a ghost after a Slayer dies.
Okay.
Which is why he became Ghostblade, right? So his arm, instead of being a Kazam-possessed arm, is a ghost-possessed arm, right? Okay. Which is why his is a different shade than Berserker's, because they're both Slayers, right? Berserker is somebody who's given into the Kazam Syndrome or embraced it for more power, right?
Okay.
So, and the Rakshasa Ghost, which is actually the name of his second awakening, if I remember properly, is a warrior that has killed multiple people, has multiple grudges against him, and which is why he stays on the spectral plane, and it's usually those ghosts that possess Ghostblade's arms. Because there's obviously more than just one Ghostblade. There are multiple Ghostblades.
Yeah. Because these characters are literally archetypes.
Yeah. Because anybody can get Kazam Syndrome. You're born with it.
Okay.
Kazam is the god of destruction in DF4 lore, or became the god of destruction in DF4 lore. I'm hitting you guys with the lore right now. I told you I played this game. You tested me, and I'm really bringing it out. Exclamation point Matcherino in the chat for the lore, by the way, and for the players.
Damn. For the players more than the lore, but the lore is there.
Yeah, you really didn't expect me to go that deep, did you?
I didn't know that it was that deep. I don't know anything about DFO.
Godlike game. This is a godlike game. DFO is a godlike game.
I'm gonna have to find some time out of my busy schedule and play yet another game.
What busy schedule? You don't have a busy schedule. What do you do?
Commentate.
Yeah, you sit at home and practice commentating. Work. No.
Dog, tell me how I was in Florida. I was in Florida last week.
Yeah,
working.
What do you mean? In the music park.
What?
You were in the music park.
Not before that.
Not before that. Before that.
I was working. I was poolside, but I was working.
Working. Poolside. Working.
Yeah. Margarita in one hand, compiler in the other.
Marker. Where's the Clips channel?
What?
Where's the Brad Clips channel?
The Clips channel doesn't exist yet.
Where's the TikTok?
I am.
Where's the well? We know where the Twitter
I am
is.
resisting the urge for a TikTok.
I'm trying to put you up. I'm trying to see the work.
No, the work is on the YouTube.
Oh, what's the YouTube? Hit him with it.
It's the same as my Twitter. It's Brad M.
How am I supposed to know that? See, you haven't been working on the YouTube, so I don't know about it.
You're not on Twitter.
I knew about the.
No, the YouTube is new. The YouTube is new.
YouTube is new?
Yeah, I like a month ago I really started going on it. So I got a couple of videos up there.
Okay, guys, go check it out. I'm not there, so it's not going to be as good, but hey, you know, it is what it is.
I don't know why they're turning the PlayStation off. They must be cycling PlayStations or something. That one's I know been running on the stream setup all day.
Yeah, probably overheating, all that stuff. PlayStation, great console. What? Damn. I said it's a great console.
You said it with a face.
Yeah, a very content, happy face. Fantastic console, PlayStation. Great console.
Take a look at that. As you can see, look how stacked this room is right now. We were told earlier, nearly something in the area of like 150 people here today. And as you can see, another thing that we were talking about earlier. Everyone's been generally pretty good about masks.
What? I had a choice.
No, you did. I'm not giving you flack for it because you're here and I'm the only one near you.
Yeah,
we are off in our own world. That's why you don't see us over there.
I'm also immortal.
You're immortal.
Well, not immortal.
Are you a Ghostblade?
If I was a Ghostblade,
how's your Kazam syndrome?
I would have died of COVID. I would have died of COVID if I was.
Where's your Rakshasa ghost?
Not here. I'm not a Ghostblade.
Tell me about your arm.
I'm a male Nen. I got the Nen tattoo.
There's a nun?
Nen.
Okay.
Nen.
Say more.
N-E-N.
Say more. I don't know what that means.
Nen is like a spiritual energy. Have you seen Hunter x Hunter?
No.
All right, good. Overrated. Right? So, Nen is like a spiritual energy that, kind of like Ki, right?
Okay.
So, certain people can harness Nen. Most of them are from the country of Suju.
Okay.
Right? So, Nen Master, at least male Nen Master, comes from Suju, and he got a tattoo to alter the flow of his Nen to get more power in exchange for a part of his lifespan. By the way, that's my main, male Nen Master.
Oh, so that's what I was asking, was what your main was.
Yeah.
Okay. And they're not in this game?
No, not yet, unfortunately. Neither is Female Slayer. And I know everybody wants Blade. In this game. Or Spectre, as she's called in the global version of the game. But I say Immortal because, I never got COVID. And if I got COVID, then I was asymptomatic.
That's fortunate for you, man. I know not everyone has been so fortunate, but hopefully, make the best choice that one can make for oneself.
Yeah. If you wanna wear a mask, more power to you, I'd say. If you don't, more power to you.
We'll agree to disagree on that, but
there's no problem.
All right, yeah, it does look like we were just rebooting the PlayStation. You can see the players getting situated here. This was, it was Mataso Joker.
Yes. Ghostblade versus Vanguard. I don't have to explain it again. I don't have to give you guys the lore dump again either. But yeah, we'll see how Mataso handles. I think the primary issue is going to be that 5 MP. I mean, MS, I apologize.
Yeah, you had, I think you were saying that earlier as well.
Which is the projectile version of the Ghost that you actually can't hit, right? So the other versions of the Ghost, if he's in the middle of move or anything like that, you can actually hit the Ghost and stop him from attacking. And Vanguard's actually really good at that, especially if you're just trying to throw the Ghost out neutral or anything like that. But I don't think we're going to see too much. Round start, maybe 5B. Nope, 5A.
Huh.
Good check.
Okay, immediately getting over that fireball.
Yup.
Okay, never mind, not that time.
And that's actually not plus. It does take a bit to get used to. So there are two things that Ghostblade can do in that situation, right? It can Ghostblade can either attack or do a teleport. That's the attack, right?
Okay.
Attack is hella minus, as in you're going to hell if they block. The teleport is actually also minus, but you have to be. Ooh, that was fantastic. You have to be a lot more aware. All right, gonna get put into Awakening here. Anybody's game. Very nice.
Back full screen.
Oh, you're dead?
Yeah, just immediately smoked out by that straight into the super. I can't help but feel like that I think Mataso should have been a little bit more cognizant of it. That has been the problem so far and just went a little bit too aggro.
Yeah, that 5 MS. Joker's putting it at a very good range. Like I said, Mataso is trying to swing his blade, but he's just getting counter hit by that, unfortunately, right? So he's gonna have to make some adjustments in where he wants to try to counter poke Joker. And now Joker at 160 meter really unlocking what Ghostblade can do here. All right, trying to counter poke.
Playing a pretty passive so far. Oh, what a smart air-to-air. Because what I was going to say is you can see that Joker is playing a little bit more passive, especially now that Mataso is going to the air as much as they are.
You see that? Tech the throw after that option, but maybe could have hit him. Nice blocks. Very hard to see.
Oh my god, there was a throw in the middle of that.
Yeah.
Look at all this gray life and look at that guard meter, you're dead.
That's actually minus.
Oh no!
Grabs.
Okay, the trades work out.
Yeah. Ooh, missed his meanie by just a little bit, and that could have been it for Ghostblade. Now, Ghostblade doesn't have a DP, has a teleport that is invincible. I think it's invincible frame 3, if I remember properly. So, it's tough. But definitely has... There are gaps in Vanguard's strength where Ghostblade can teleport through.
Oh no, an unfortunate drop, but nothing really comes of it. Even though I wonder whether you could have whip punished that with like the 2B at full screen, but
yeah.
Mataso wasn't ready, maybe not feeling super comfortable with it. Joker in the driver's seat, just out of exhaustion.
Ooh, gets hit. Put him full screen. Good meaty. Nice stagger. Woo! Gets him with the cross up after that.
Oh my god! Blows up the throw tech with the instant overhead setup there into the super. Yep. Yeah, you're smoked. That's 2, yeah?
Yeah,
that was quick.
2 games? No, 2 rounds. Sorry. You almost
no,
got
Joker's up the first game already.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, that's just round 1 of game 2.
Oh, okay.
It's close.
But yeah, I mean, you're 2 really fast characters. Bring him back down.
Okay.
Excellent use of the guard button. I would have gotten smoked. You can contest there, especially as Vanguard with 5A. But it looks like Masato is just a little too afraid.
So much gray life here on the side of Vanguard. It's going to come back, though. I mean, thankfully, Mataso's ended up in the driver's seat pretty comfortably here. Just like that, it's all back. All that work Joker had done, but spending so much resources, you were never able to capitalize off of it.
And now Joker's in Awakening. Not dead off that can actually combo. Good use of the guard button. I love it. Counter hit. You're dead.
You're dead, yeah. Mataso, I think the big thing there is I think Mataso played much more patient.
Yeah. Not as many wild swings or anything like that. Great whip punish. Knows that Joker was going for that 5A, so just takes it 1 micro step back, then 5Bs. Super clean. Got him afraid of the throw. So smart.
Yeah, that's a great way to capitalize on the air option there. But now, okay. Oh, went for the throw there, but we're going to follow up after. Any touch should do it. Finds the low poke here, does Joker.
Great delay there. Get as much corner carry as you can. Bit of a drop. What are you going to do? Good poke out. This could... No, decides not to use the meter. Goes for the mix.
And once again, you can see Mataso is just choosing to play super patient. No, let go of down back for a second, and it's going to cost, because that's 2 games.
It goes by so quick. And that looks so good for Mataso. He didn't confirm off Joker tried to teleport out. That's where we saw Mataso get that hit on that 2A, and he didn't confirm off the 2A, and then Joker came back after that. And that's rough. Because that could have easily went either way.
Yeah, no, that was super, super close there, and it does ultimately give us that run back in the losers semis of Flokey and Joker. Again, once again, that was 2-0 Flokey's favor in winner's side top 16. He was pumped for that performance of himself. Now they get to play in the losers semis again. Winners finals also waiting there on the side. SmolSquish versus Search, Kunoichi versus Swiftmaster, and then Vanguard versus Ghostblade in the semis finals. No Hitman, despite the fact that there are so many prominent Hitmen in the region.
One of the best Hitman, Barlow, had to go due to emergency. Fortunately, I'm sure we would have saw at least him in top 8. Also, Metafy Coach. Beach 10% off any Metafy lessons. And they really do help improve your gameplay a lot. That third pair of eyes is kind of invaluable.
Yeah, of course.
It's fantastic. But we're starting to see a lot more Kunoichi.
Okay.
We're always going to see Swiftmaster.
Yeah.
The Gucci belt, too strong.
It's you can't give that to a character and then not.
Yeah, you can't expect them not to do well.
Right.
And then we have Vanguard and Ghostblade. 2 characters that you usually won't see in the top 8. I don't think so. Vanguard, I think, considered one of the worst characters in the game. I mean, everybody's crazy in this game, but probably the least crazy of all of the crazy characters.
I think the thing about Vanguard is it seems like it's one of those really straightforward game plans. Like, all right, you're going to block forever or you're going to eat damage, and if you block forever, you're going to get guard broken. And I can just sort of chain this stuff together, and you kind of have to respect it ultimately. Like, there's not a lot of gimmick or anything to it there necessarily.
I think it's because it's a 2-player game against Vanguard, right? A lot of the characters in this game, when they're applying pressure, like we saw from Ghostblade, like we saw from Swiftmaster, or anything like that, it's 1-player game, right? They're running their stuff on you, and your job is just not to get hit. Against Vanguard's pressure, there are gaps, there are little spots that you can either roll out, you can poke out sometimes, so both people are actually interacting with each other. And that's a problem. Right. You shouldn't want your opponent to interact with you. You shouldn't want to be interacting with them.
Like, you know what? You're not interacting with Swiftmaster. You're guessing.
Yeah. Your interaction with Swiftmaster is when he pulls you back in and you could have sworn that you hit 2A fast enough to stop him.
We're going to have to see how fast Search feels about the way that they hit 2A.
Yeah. Now, Konichi, because of the frog, and because it hits coming down, the tornadoes on the Gucci belt actually don't stop that. So Swiftmaster actually can get hit out of it if he's not careful. So we'll see how that works. Like, frog is a huge part of neutral. But I do want to see more bionic armor.
Yeah, I think the matchup SmolSquish had against Flokey, we simply speaking didn't need to see.
Yeah, didn't need to see.
It didn't matter.
Here, I do think you need it. Very fast character, double jump, pretty tricky. All right.
Oh, wow. Backing way off, but the Gucci belt has come out. Just like that, we're in.
Put her into the corner. Immediate counter insult. Yep, into throw.
Oh, that slight delay into the 2A starter.
Oh my goodness, look at the damage. Safe jump right after. Yup.
Oh my god, that was empty into the throw. We get away with a forward roll there, does Search. That's huge.
Oh, no. Oh, go ahead.
I expected to see more out of that hit from Search.
It's a tough confirm. It's a tough confirm. I was just going to say, fun fact, those little dashes that you see on the wind ball have hitboxes. So he'll put the orb on you, dash, and it has a hitbox that you actually have to block. And it's pretty plus. So it wasn't an empty low, it was I made you block into a low. Hold that.
Christ.
All right. Basic confirm. And a lot of different routing that right there. So, yeah, that's tough. Different routing than we usually see from Swiftmaster coming out of Small, right? Usually we'll see the, you know, quick hop quick hop H, quick hop H, quick hop H, quick hop H. But we're not seeing that. We're seeing a little bit, you know, uniqueness, and I like it.
There's that bionic arm. We're setting out the orb. What's the pressure going to look like here? Smoked by the overhead that time. And I have to imagine... Are you dead?
He's dead. If he does, yep.
Oh, he just barely got the resources for it.
Yeah, there was 2 ways he can kill there. With that, or he could have put on the Gucci belt and ignited it. And that causes the tornado to whip around.
Yeah. Looking difficult for Search there. We only got the chance to bring the frog out the one time, and it did let them get through neutral, but just not much came of it.
Oh,
Smoked by the throw. That keeps being the thing, the vortex into the throw, and Search doesn't seem to have an answer for it just yet.
He doesn't have a hitbox. You can poke him out, but it's just so scary because
fast.
It's fast, and Swiftmaster has so many options, and you got smoke low. This should be it. Has one. There it is. This character, I love it. I love this character.
What a problem. Maybe small, but there is no squish.
Small
on the belt, just bypassing in. Wow, actually Search went to do some sort of conversion, something there, but we didn't get it.
So it was really smart there. SmolSquish actually slowed down his pressure. So when Search tried to guard cancel, it became conversion.
I see, that's what it was. Is this gonna be a double perfect?
Double perfect.
Jesus.
Couldn't have played it any better. And you just look at Search's face. Just his eyes just moved up. He's like, oh, this.
Good God. All right, well, is it going to be the three-peat? Is there going to be a single answer for SmolSquish? No, it looks like finally finding the two-way match there is Search on the Vortex. Frog comes out. Gimmicky stuff. The little firebomb was on. It looks like it's gone. Dashing back to try to get away from the 5B.
And you just see the difference in answers that Swiftmaster has compared to what we saw before with Vanguard, right? After the Katon, the Fire Breath, whatever you want to call it, he'll immediately 5B. He's like, there's no button you have to test this. Oh, there's the DP. Good block.
Oh, but doesn't get anything out of it.
I actually
and
think
you're
that
dead?
Search was waiting for the fire to ignite and mistimed it. Yeah, you're dead.
Jesus, when does the combo end? It never does.
It ends when he wants it to end.
Yeah, it's 80K. 80K.
Bionic.
You said bionic arm getting 80K. Up grapple all day. Set point for SmolSquish.
Good poke. Yep, change the combo because of the explosion. And this is more of the default stuff that we usually see from Kanoichi. Doesn't leave a mark.
But for a tick throw there, didn't get anything out of it because Swiftmaster went for the DP. Trying to play slower here is Search, but even that feels frightening because Swiftmaster can just rapidly, like, Swiftmaster doesn't even have to go to you, literally pulls you to him.
Yeah, it's minus, but everyone has to remember, there are so many different options that can come out of that. That was a fantastic air angle on the air kunai to get rid of the Gucci belt. Ooh, gets it that time. Frog. Challenges, I like it. Even though we got hit, doesn't matter.
Oh, nice
now
stagger, finding the extra low in the chain there, closing out with the first round on the board here for Search in this whole set.
I mean, this is the first round that I think this is the first round we saw Squish go down all day. At least while he's been on stream.
Oh, I mean, sure, yeah, it was the quick 2-0 against Flokey, but...
Okay. He has so much meter right now.
Oh my God, so many tools, but finally finds that guard cancel. Great shimmy. Follow up off the 5A. Oh, the frog. Did the frog spawn off screen? That's unfortunate.
Yes. And Awakening now, one hit for both players. Good DP.
Oh, that's going to do it.
Here it comes, Awakening. If we've seen it once. Best of wins, kono mata.
You ever watch Kaze no Stigma?
How'd you know? How'd you know I've seen it? I'm surprised you watched it.
I didn't watch all of it. I watched a couple episodes when this is trash and then turned it off. And now 15 years later in my life, they put that main character back on the screen for me again.
Fantastic. I love Kazam no Sigma. Just my type of trash.
What a show, what a character. Just
fantastic. I loved it. I just saw what a show and what a character here too. Jesus Christ.
Makes for a great... Is Swiftmaster that busted in DFO?
No, he's one of the worst DPS in the game. I don't want to say that. So they're 64 class in the game. I'd say he ranks around 41, probably bottom of mid tier.
Okay.
He's a pretty good.
Did you say 41? How?
I told you 64 different classes in the game. This game can be endless.
That's too much.
Because you have the base classes, right? So Swiftmaster is a male mage, right?
Okay.
And then out of the male mage, you can either have Swiftmaster, Elemental Bomber, Dimension Bomber, if I remember right. Male mage classes are not my forte. Blood Lord. And then there's a fifth one.
Yeah.
I can't remember right now.
Wow.
So out of just male mage, they gotta have 5 characters there.
Well, that's
just
wild.
like we have 2 Slayers from the male Slayer branch.
Geez, I'm gonna have to sign up for some info dump from me, perhaps some sort of session where someone decides to teach me. And hey, speaking of things like that, we want to give some love to Metafy, who sponsored this event. You can use the code BEACH10 to get 10% off of your lessons up through July 21st. Some of our local heads up here, like Zaffarino and Barlow, are coaches on that platform.
I should sign up to be a coach on Metafy.
You could be a DFO coach.
I could. It's not just fighting games.
If they expand to offer that.
Yeah. DFO coach, I can teach people about the game and about the lore. Why can't I coach people on lore?
I don't know if there's a market for that, but if there is, you could get that, and you could partake in that with the code BEACH10. That is Beach spelled out and the number 10 in collaboration with Boston Blue Beat's Beach episode, which has been going on. That's what you've been watching today, and we still got more to come, because after this, we are here in the top 3, but after this, there is still BBCF on this stream, and I know the other stream had Melty and Dragon Ball, and then is going to round out the day with KOF. So there's plenty more action still to come, and we want to show some more love to some of the rest of the sponsors. Axis came through and provided a $100 pop bonus for CF, Exerd, and Uni, and top 3 placements of each of those games all get a coupon code from Axis to redeem for a game. So big love to them. Main 6 also did similar for them fighting hers with the $100 pop bonus into that game. And SNK also partnered on the KOF event like they have been doing for so many of these local events. If you have a local tournament that is getting the attendance, SNK will support your event, and we want to thank them for doing so. Also want to show some love to other sponsors, Red Bull, who's been working with us, Junk Food Arcade, who make the wonderful Snack Box Micro, which I actually got to try for the first time at CEO a couple of weeks ago.
How was it?
I was, no, this is not a shill. I sincerely loved the stick. I loved it. It took me, there was a slight adjustment period. I used the sort of classical leverless arcade controller design, and the sizes of the buttons took maybe the better part of 1 game sitting down to get used to using it. What?
What does classical liberalist button layout
leverless.
mean? Leverless.
Jesus. My arcade stick is not an economic policy.
Liberal's not an economic policy.
It's not that. It's not a political ideology either. But it is easy to transport with that Snack Box Micro. Because the reason that I wanted to look for it is I come to these events, I sit down here. I don't want to carry a whole bag from my controller if I can afford it.
We're washed up.
Yeah.
We only play casuals, right?
I'm retired.
So, yeah, I don't need to bring out anything.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a pad.
But so having something that is more portable was a big value add, but I obviously wanted to try it myself first. So I really enjoyed getting to try it, and I hope at some point in the future to be able to get one for myself.
And on that note, we're going to be taking a break. This, whatever
Do you not know what that is?
Cowabunga. That's all I know about this.
Surf's up. We'll be back for more beach episodes shortly.
Yeah, we're going to beach tomorrow.
ボストンブルービートビーチエピソードはバランスパッチ、トラベリングコントローラー、メタファイ、アクシス、レッドブル、ジャンクフードアーケード、メイン6、SNK。バスティンブルービート Boston Blue Beat ボストンブルービートビーチエピソードはバランスパッチ、トラベリングコントローラー、メタファイ、アクシス、レッドブル、ジャンクフードアーケード、メイン6、SNK。
Welcome back to Boston Blue Beach episode, Calabunga, whatever. And boy, have we had a DNF tournament for you guys.
Yeah.
Right now, we have Joker, who's on Vanguard, versus, I apologize, Joker, who is on Ghostblade, versus Flokey. Thank you. You guys are friends. You should know.
Yep, it's Flokey on the Vanguard, coming all the way from Connecticut in real life, or TikTok in the virtual world. One of the earlier adopters of the TikTok era of FTC content creation.
Yeah.
And I know Flokey was telling us before we went live how excited that he was to have won this set in winner's side of top 16 against Joker 2-0. So this is a run back to determine who's going to make it up into the losers finals. Oh, okay.
Very nice. 5A starter. Good job from Joker. Bring him right to the corner. Boom. The mix. Good. No.
Oh, just 5-8 ticks.
Actually gets the DP off.
All right. Guard cancel from Flokey. Wants to reset back to neutral. Great air-to-air there from Flokey. Really recognizing the space control that is going to be afforded to him on the Vanguard here.
Yep. All right, Joker in a pretty bad position right now.
Another smart air-to-air. Joker with the sort of autopilot up back.
Yeah, and
we are going to update the names for y'all.
And I think this a little bit probably from the last set that they played, right? So Joker's probably extra aware that Flokey likes to go for that throw on wake up. So that's why she's decided, okay, I'm just going to up back or try to do some instant up back to try to challenge the throw. And Vanguard's jumping S, if I remember properly. I'm sorry, that's jumping S. It's fantastic at catching jump backs like that, especially in the corner.
Yeah, but so you called out that defensive wake up throw. We saw that there from Flokey once again, but Joker was not ready to capitalize there. Do we have enough here to call out
I think
the
we
kill?
do.
Yeah,
we do. 5 meter left. Just DP.
Ooh, that is a comparatively clean first game there for Flokey.
Joker wants a character.
Oh?
Okay,
wanted a breather. Just wanted a breather. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes you got to do that. Oh, is Flokey talking to somebody? Does Flokey have a coach off stream?
What? Oh no! You have to go to Metafy to get coaches. You can't do this.
Needs the hydration.
Oh, hydration station.
Went to the hydration station.
All right, bet.
But look at the focus on Joker's face right now. That was, I mean, after the match that we saw Joker play to get into loser semis, especially in the Vanguard matchup as well, because it was the Vanguard matchup there. I imagine you can't be pleased as Joker with how that round just went. There was a very different type of, I mean, Mataso, one of the critiques we levied against Mataso earlier was how passive they were defensively. And I think that's something that already looks like Flokey is playing much more actively on the screen than Mataso was doing.
You can't challenge there. Flokey's going to have to do the same thing that Mataso did, which was take a step back and then try to whip punish that on round start with the 2B. All right. Fair enough. And one thing we're seeing a lot less of from Joker is the teleport after the 5MS, right? Because we were seeing her throw that out and then teleport after to try to get a mix. Maybe Flokey's a little more aware of it. So
look at that guard gauge
right there.
We're going to guard break off of this, I would think. No, actually just gets smoked out a little bit. Empty jump throw. All right. Has to guard cancel. There does Joker, but it's not going to matter. Look at the linear way in which Joker is really relying on that, 5MS. And it's just Flokey's verticality, Flokey's willingness to go to the air, and the presence of mind to go for air-to-air buttons if Joker's in the air versus just going for the jump-in is something that Joker has not had the answer for just yet.
Yeah, and it's something that really is something Vanguard can afford to do because the vertical range on that jumping beat is so much so that no matter where he hits it, it's either he's going to hit Joker trying to go through with the teleport, or he's going to hit Joker in recovery. And now we see Joker at 0 meter. All right, going to bring that up. In Awakening now.
And this is only loser semis, so this is still 2 out of 3. That's going to do it. Look at that pop-off from Flokey.
Flokey's feeling himself right now. Defending Massachusetts.
No, Connecticut.
Defending Connecticut. It's all the same. New England's all the same.
I mean, look, New England is all the same the second you... Oh.
That doesn't do anything on stream. I'm not doing anything. Just try to quiet him.
I just fell to the mix. I just got mixed.
Yeah, somehow that stopped you from
much.
talking. Oh, how did that stop you from talking?
Because I thought you were going to make a point.
My point was New England's all the same. And Joker did a fantastic job. She came out, went ham, you know, but New England defended. Joker might be from New England. I don't even know.
Nerd Josh says CT better than Mass Pizza. I mean, I've not had enough Connecticut pizza, but I know Mass doesn't really have a reputation for pizza. What I will say is I love Greek pizza, which I know is like a weird opinion.
No, Greek pizza's okay, but see, Nerd Josh knows. Nerd Josh, I know about Sally's and Frank Pepe's. Don't worry, I know.
No, I know.
The best pizza in Massachusetts is actually Frank Pepe's branch of pizza in Massachusetts.
Yo, he says, I got mad Greek pizza by me. The crust is good. That's what the best part is. I grew up, there was a Greek pizza place literally 2 blocks down the street from me.
Yeah. Greek pizza. If you even call it pizza.
All right.
I'm just sparking it to spark. I like Greek pizza. I said it was chaos.
You are indeed chaos. Flokey gonna have to play against. Now, Flokey did not get to play this matchup against Search117 because they were obviously on the opposite ends of winners finals. Both got pretty washed by SmolSquish.
Yeah, SmolSquish looking like he's playing a different game, completely different game.
Yeah,
I don't mean just because of Swiftmaster. I mean he's looking clean.
Sure. No, I think you're absolutely right. And there's something to be said that for a lot of the players that we've watched, there's been a lot of like unfortunate drops, not completely capitalizing on every opportunity. But we've not seen those missteps from SmolSquish. But here, in the losers finals, Flokey versus Search117. Ooh, catching that forward roll.
If I am Search, I'm trying to get full screen and throw out frogs. Because that's still, I think that's the only way you're going to get in on this neutral. Uses a wake-up block. Yeah, the DP comes out super late. There's Frog. Great confirm. This is the last part.
The guard cancel. I don't think Flokey's had his guard cancels punished at all. They keep coming out in spots where they're going completely uncontested. No one has exposed that tendency from him yet.
Yeah. Just good timing from him. Yep, got the sound cue on the explosion. Nicely timed teleport. Got a block. Nice roll.
Smart roll.
Full punish, too.
Goes for the OTG.
Are you just going to super?
Yeah, I was going to say, we should have... Oh, no!
Wow. Oh, no.
Okay, that's fine. 5B anti-air works out.
Yeah, that DP just... It's not the best. To say the very least. But yeah, I mean, it wasn't a bad round exactly from Search. Probably needs a couple more changes to how applying pressure, because Search, as we can see, was very used to throwing the cat taunt right in their face. And Flokey a lot more active in his defense, just saying, I'm going to roll out.
Right, it's something to be said. I mean, it's the same thing I was just talking about with Mataso earlier, is that the other comparison to the other Vanguard in the top 8, Mataso very passive defensively, but Flokey is using every opportunity to cash out some sort of resource and get out.
We're talking about this, but that was quite the side switch. 50% off, too.
And yet another guard cancel off the 5AA.
And you're dead. Goodbye.
Game 1 to Flokey. 3 out of 5 now because we are in the losers finals.
Yup. Some nice time for Search to start searching for the answer, you know, looking around.
We're going to have to see. Maybe going to have to look to the skies.
Look to the skies, Salome Dios. His name be praised. Only from Salome Dios Ballistica, not Capella. Don't even recognize St. Michael.
As I forward, but that's smart up, back, out from Flokey, and then finding the pogo. There's the OTG. How far are we going to push this? More or less to the corner. Oh, gets away.
Yeah,
actually,
the forward jump.
Yeah.
And that's an important thing.
That guard cancel every single time. Every 5A guard cancel.
I like it because going 5A, 5A. Nice roll there.
Ooh.
That was smart. See, she doesn't have to charge the Katona. She can just let it, you know, rock whenever. So Flokey was like, I'm going to roll, and he was like, I'm just going to do the short one this time. Catch your roll. You better start thinking more. So great adjustment there. Search finding it slowly.
Oh, going for another OTG, keeping this corner position. Pulling him out, guard cancel from Search. Wants to press the issue, but those air-to-airs, that air pogo has the air choice again. There's that JB.
Woo! Full confirm off the JB too. God damn, stop! Oh my goodness.
Okay, that jump back was so interesting to me. The jump back, that would have baited a DP, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Flokey dashed forward there. It was like, I'm going for layer 2. This could be a throw mix, but nah, I'm going layer 2.
Yeah. Jesus.
Search playing a different game in the air now, a lot more air kunai focused, it looks like.
Yeah.
Finding the side swap out of the corner. No guard cancel that time. Instead, Flokey actually just uses the opportunity to steal his turn back.
Yep. Oh, catches, I think, an attempt at a frog summon. And this hurts so much. Look at all the meter. Okay. Good guard cancel. Can't believe in the hit.
That's a real shame.
This frog? Awakening?
I feel like Search should be able to kill here, right? Yeah, that's going to be into the super.
Give him the fire sword. I don't play any of the Dark Elves. I don't know what that move is called.
That's called Dark Phoenix Rises.
Oh, Dark Phoenix Rises?
Yeah.
Damn.
So she got the wings and everything.
Okay.
She's a crossover character.
Yeah. I mean, we saw some great adjustment from Search there. Like, that second round just completely controlling how Flokey plays. Oh, wow. My man really just hit 5B after that. So I don't give a damn. No respect, dear Lord.
It seems like Flokey is demonstrating that he doesn't believe in Search's layer 2. It's like, yeah, I don't think you're actually going to be able to keep this type of stuff tight. 2A tick, but wisely Search counters with a 2A of their own in the mash.
Oh, the Toad does not hit how Search thought it was going to hit. Fails there. There he is now.
Toad is out, but look at this meter deficit. Slowly coming back, but I think you're dead off that hit, yeah?
Nope.
No, just not. We're not close enough to really get anything off of it, but just these jump-ins, that jump-in JB, there's not really been a great answer from Search.
That was a DP attempt. Kunoichi's DP has been getting beat up clean by that jumping D every single time. And I'm a little sad. Okay, nice. Empty jump low. Gets him with the second empty jump low. Okay, loops. Okay, Naruto.
Good throw tech. Walks through the fireball. That 5B was an attempt at that anti-air, but Search did a great job of using those additional resources. That air-to-air is here.
Wait a minute. Are you dead off this?
I don't think she's going to be dead. It's going to be... Okay, went for the corner, wanted the one-touch after. Goes for the guard cancel, but now he's in exhaustion. The frog does cover Search.
Gamma Bunta. Come in clutch.
Had to pull out the Sage Chakra for that one.
Exactly. Now, I'm very surprised that that DP is working as consistently as I thought, because Kunoichi can duck under the DP. So it's kind of like when she goes for these empty jump lows and all of that. What's happening is just, you know, Vanguard can't do anything because DP will get crushed. Good punish on the roll.
Oh, okay. You can see that Search is starting to make adjustments around Flokey's more active defensive style.
Yeah. And now it's Flokey's turn. Flokey got to show us something. This is game point, right? Yeah.
No, it's 1-1.
It's. Excuse me? Love Kunoichi's damage. She should do half your health every hit.
I thought you said you didn't play any of the Dark Builds.
I don't. I'm helping everybody else out. You man of the cloth.
Okay.
Oh, that's big. And you saw what I was talking about. Flokey tried to DP and just completely crouched under.
Yeah. The roll gets called out once again, and Flokey smoked for that defensive decisions. Search is starting to like deliberately construct the offense differently.
Yup. There you go. Immediate get off. Good over there. Is he gonna get it back? He does. Okay.
All right, guard cancel on the Pogo.
Yep. Frog is there. Tried to combo with the Frog, but didn't work out.
Yeah, I think it was like a couple of frames too early.
Yeah. And there's the 5B. Flokey not afraid to hit it. Nice grab.
All right, we're past the Frog, and we got plenty of resources.
I think he's dead.
Yeah, if we finish our plate the proper way. Couldn't we have done a super? Well, run up throw works.
Didn't have low enough health in the super.
Oh, sure.
But could have probably done another loop of the spin.
Yeah, I have to believe. I figured there was something there.
Yeah. But works out anyway. Doesn't matter.
The air to airs again, and then actually smokes out Search for trying to use air kunai. So smoked into exhaustion.
Yeah, and it's the conversions off the air to airs is what's really important, making him so afraid to try to get up that option. Fantastic roll.
Unfortunately, the Frog is basically nullified because Flokey's already on the ground. Goes for that 5B. But look at the way Search is just trying to change how long that they're in the air. And Flokey's like, whatever, I'll just keep hitting 5B.
Yeah. Do you see this lance? It's demonic. It can go pretty high. Oh, nice confirm. Just as I said it.
Next hit should do it here for Flokey. No guard cancel. Smoked out 2 games to 1.
72%. So sorry. No guard cancel for you.
It's a shame that had been the consistent answer there for Search. Every time Search has blocked Pogo, I'd have the resources with guard cancel.
And we had saw that Kunoichi's late activating DP really came back to bite her. Because a lot of other characters, like let's say Berserker, Swiftmaster, or anybody else with a DP in that situation, because recognized it every time. Search recognized that it was coming every time, but every DP just got stuffed clean. So yeah, we're gonna see.
Oh, I guess it's 2-2, not 2-1.
Oh, it's 2-2. Jeez.
The point is, the set isn't over.
It's not. So what are we stopping for?
I think Flokey is confused about the score and wants to know the score.
He's raising.
I thought it was 2-1. Hen Tidal Wave says 2-2.
Yep.
You're also my favorite name ever. Wait, I think I might have commentated you at CEO. My favorite name ever.
Yeah, just Tidal Wave, huh? That's all the name says?
I said Hen Tidal Wave.
Oh, okay. As we talk to chat, Flokey's out here doing that work.
Smoked out the Frog, here to help the homies.
And we've seen a couple drops from Search here and there. Not a ton, but it seems they've been absolutely killing him. That would have led into side switch, into Oki.
All right, the Frog is out once again. We still got the resources. Okay, we do end up getting exhausted, but Flokey's sitting okay. Oh, the back throw!
Are you kidding me? Flokey's just cycling through defensive options over and over.
Yo, and Flokey's in Awakening too, right? So, oh, it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, look at the guard meter.
That's what I was gonna say. Is like in that spot, Search at the back wall. You're just against a Vanguard in Awakening. It's a rough spot to be in. Set point now for Flokey, but Search off to a strong start here. The back throw, that time Search actually went for a throw of his own. I think that was supposed to be a tech from Flokey, and it just happened to be that this throw came so early from Search. Oh my god.
Yeah, you cannot guard cancel Vanguard like that. You have to do it when he brings you in. And look at the damage. Oh my god. Now part of that is from white health, but yeah. Oh, this isn't looking like worst character in the game like people have been saying. Looking kind of clean. Mistimed it.
Oh, the 2A tick working out, but there's not a lot of resources to cash out much here. Had to go for a reset, but does find the hit.
Caught the backdash. Recognize backdash, air confirm.
Oh, had to go for one more layer of reset, but we do find it is true set point for both players.
Jeez, I started sweating for Flokey. My goodness. Minus. Oh, Kenochi's 2A, not far enough to punish, it looks like.
Look at that guard gauge, though. So much respect. Finally checks with the 5A there, does Search. Oh, catches the roll.
Okay. Side switch again. No, it dropped. Tornado.
Whoa! The guard cancel gets smoked by the tornado!
Oh no!
Back throw.
Oh, wait a minute.
And Flokey's in Awakening. 5B, I'm sorry, catches the up back straight off the ground from Search.
Stay patient. Yup, that's where you guard cancel. Draws the Toad. Toad punishes. My man Gamabunta always comes through.
Okay, now it's 2. I was right the first time. It was 2-1. Now it's 2-2.
Y'all do nothing but confuse me. Also, your man Penn Tidal Wave.
Penn Tidal Wave said it was 2-2, but they seem to think
I believe them.
I thought it was 2-1 the first time, so I don't know what the hell's going on anymore. But we're calling this one 2-2.
No, I just realized she has the Kench. Of course she's winning. When you play Kunoichi, you unbench the Kench. Oh, remember when we said nobody's been baiting those guard cancels? Well, we just got a guard cancel bait. Surge is on fire right now. Literally.
Look at all this damage.
Oh my goodness.
5B anti-air though.
Wake up, do it. Wait. No way. No way. No, too much health.
Yeah, there's no way they're dead.
Yeah, alive. Barely. Right into the Toad.
Oh, it still got smoked, but Search didn't have the anti-air. Oh, JA right off the teleport. Flokey was a little bit late on the punish.
Even then, well, I understand the instinct Flokey had, but Search timed that so it would go in tandem with the fire explosion, and that's what smoked Flokey. Oh, air confirmed.
Yeah, that slight delay there from Flokey actually afforded Search enough time to jump back.
DP finally works out.
It had to happen eventually. That 5B was immediate!
No way!
All right, true final round. For real this time.
Oh,
this time it's personal.
Oh, Search has to unbench to catch even more. It's not enough. Use it right there. There you go. But any hits? I'm so smart.
Oh, the roll gets out.
Yo, the recognition that it was a backdash goes to the air route. Flokey on something right now.
The 5B connects and he auto-corrects.
Instant. Nice use of the block button. I know you didn't block that on purpose.
Yeah, guard canceled there from Surge. Critically important. Actually ends up taking the corner position as a result of it.
All right.
One for those extra overheads again. Accidentally corners themselves. Guard cancel from Flokey is huge. Wasn't ready to check the forward roll though.
Oh no! Drops it. Please.
Guard cancel gets smoked. Back throw from Flokey.
Don't TP. Please don't.
Guard cancel.
The Toad!
The Toad smokes Flokey.
Bench the Kench. Gamma Bunta. Every Toad ever just supported that Kunoichi.
Oh.
Search finds himself in grand finals against SmolSquish.
Now, how much time has Search had to think about that matchup, though? Because I got to tell you, when SmolSquish and Search were playing, I was searching for a player too, and we didn't see it.
Yeah.
Because SmolSquish was playing a one-player game.
I had a map. I was looking around. I couldn't find it on the map. Nobody could.
No.
But what you can find on a map is our match Reno. Guys, this is some godlike gameplay.
It is.
You know what? We'll put exclamation point match Reno in the chat for you. Just click the link. You know, use up them codes. If you want to donate, donate. Let's get these players paid. Man, yo, that was fantastic.
What a set. And what's funny is, like, you know what would have felt bad? All I could think to myself was there was that mix-up about the score, and I was like, yo, imagine if it was 2-2 and Flokey wins the, like, actual third game, and then we, like, go back to the VOD and find out that, like, Search had won the whole time. So, the fact that Search won both of those, like, regardless of how you scored the set, Search won.
Yeah.
Which is, you know, it's one of those weird things that you think about where you're like, when there's a mix-up like that, you hope that stuff goes right. And it went very right for Search.
And very wrong for Flokey. Flokey's swallowing himself, I don't know, some tears.
I mean, I think Flokey did really well. It's just like over the span of that set, eventually some of his tendencies started to get called out a little bit. And I think Search did a really good job of innovating on their own offensive approach to start to smoke Flokey out for some of this stuff. And over the span of the set, Frog was used in more places and more intelligently. And you saw that Flokey was trying to get cute with how he challenged with Frog out. And in some of those weirder spots, he was getting smoked. Like, you called out the spot where the teleport came out and was specifically timed for the explosion from the fire. So it was like there was already the additional layers to that setup that Flokey was not being mindful of.
Yeah. By the way, Squish got some fans in the chat. They all telling me sometimes you just don't get to play.
Yeah.
So this is not the first time he's doing it to people.
No, I'm sure not. Yes, but as someone who fights, so I mean, if one more person does this, it does become a copy pasta. Just by the way, that's my rule. When I see 3, it's a copy pasta.
Guys, get on it.
Somebody hit him with that exclamation SmolSquish in the chat.
Well, yeah, we got grand finals, SmolSquish and winners, dominantly in winner's side, and Search gonna have to try to find something.
Yeah,
here.
When they played in winners finals, literally, Search got one round.
And it was the only round we've seen him lose on stream. I mean, speaking of smoke,
oh my God,
that's not wind.
Oh, and sorry, thank you for playing.
Oh no, drop. Okay.
Punish
is the TP, so clean. Oh, look at all that red. Look at all that gray health that just got destroyed.
Are you dead?
You Gucci belt?
How many bionic arms? 80K. Is SmolSquish playing with his food right now?
Nah. Perfect summon. He wants it. Oh, no. Gambuta stops it. Okay.
All right.
Good guard cancel.
Converts for reasons.
No.
Wants the meter?
Yeah. So he guard canceled and got himself into exhaustion. When you convert, you automatically get meter back. So good decision. I agree with it.
My
but
God. That throw felt like it did chunks. Okay. So, you could even see. You guys can't see the player cams right now, but Search reeled back in his chair on that. After, like, that would have been a really hard-fought comeback there for Search.
And then Squish hit 5B and said, "Come on, dog. We know what's going on. The chat knows who I am." Okay. I like this little root. Oh, that's cute.
Oh.
DP.
Oh, dash forward throw.
Dash
Melt
forward.
is out. Nice guard cancel there from Search. I like it. And the Frog immediately comes out. Trying to play a little bit more passively. Look at the life differential.
Doesn't matter. Put himself into the awakening with the conversion. This actually might kill. Oh, no. All right, drops it. But yeah, next hit kills. I don't know how you blocked that. That was definitely blocked.
Well, and now Search, like, low-key cornered themselves. We're back to mid-screen, but you can see, I'm not sorry, Search, SmolSquish. But Search is really trying to play this much more passively and sit on this life lead and pick the spot, which I like the call. Okay, didn't believe in the 2A counter hit. Gucci Belt gets in.
Throw Gucci Belt Leon. Hurricane.
Oh, finds the throw on the Vortex.
And it's so hard to see because right before that, we saw him do Hurricane, which is a projectile.
Yeah.
So it's like, which is coming in that exact same sequence. Throw it at him, okay.
Pressure going. Okay. SmolSquish finds the way out.
Here comes the side switch. Yup. Bionic Cam. Oh, that block string is so cheeky. Great DP. Gamabunza.
Oh, actually really pushes the issue after we go in behind the tornado. Get all that chip, all that great life. Any hit can do it here for Search. Finds the 2A.
This is a lot closer than it was.
It was. I mean, Search is really warm right now, I think.
Yeah. Feeling himself. Oh, with punish. Here's Swift Master.
Okay, went for an air tech reset, it looked like there.
Yeah. No, when you have games, you just want to try new stuff.
Right, the frog is out again. We use that to get in, but SmolSquish finds his own 2A check to get the party started for himself.
Yeah, we've been seeing people try to tech throw him, and he's just like, no, I'm always going to 2A. Don't matter.
That's been a pretty consistent thing. Actually, yeah, that's a good point.
Ooh.
Oh, nice. Look at the adaptation there, though. The way that Search is adapting on his stagger pressure.
Yeah, fantastic spacing. Gets punished
had
on
the
the recovery.
follow-up.
Oh, no.
2A counter hit, but nothing comes of it. Blocks the DP, though.
Uh-oh. Search looked like he found something.
I think he did. He went to the wiki, hit Control F, Swift Master. What do?
What are the French, please? Help me. Okay, a little bit of a drop. Doesn't matter, though. Puts it on him. There's Gamabunta. Wait. Yo, what happened to his health?
It's gone.
Well, if Kunoichi gets touched once, her health is about to be gone. Run up throw.
Nice dash up throw.
Still alive. Oh, no.
Conversion to move forward, get a little bit of extra meter. Oh, God. You could, not a one-touch, but a two-touch for sure. Don't tell me that this is about to be one-touch.
No.
Okay.
No, that's...
You hesitated for far too long.
I was wondering about the routing. Okay. Good DP. Exhaustion.
Oh, no.
You're dead.
Off of actually nothing.
My man, you got to give it to him there. Come on. That's not Swift Master. That's just godlike gameplay. Fantastic whip punish. 5B. It does it all. Nice. Bionic. Up this time.
Wow.
Excuse me?
Went hella cheeky layers.
Oh my goodness.
Finding the regular throw. Or back
And I love
throw,
it.
I'm sorry.
It's never the same situation more than twice, right? He'll always change how he's putting you in the Oki situation, so you have to keep guessing.
Yeah.
Woo, okay. Nice little juggle there. I like it.
Oh, went for the throw setup. Gets the empty jump low. Doesn't believe in it after. Stagger pressures. Throws in that extra low hit there to call him out.
Please just super. There you go. Whoa. Dark Phoenix rises.
Damn. Okay, one round apiece here.
This is...
Search is making a much stronger performance than we saw in the winner's side by leaps and bounds. 2A tick. Followed up off the counter hit that time.
I'm getting curious what the Kelly Square combo is. All right. Put him in the blender. Staggers. DP, I don't care.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I've got a DP of my own.
Run up throw works out, but it puts Swift Master in Awakening here for Swift SmolSquish.
The right hit, and it's actually killed.
He's so fast in Awakening.
Yep. The meter, no. He has enough meter. Never mind. Gucci belt. No, he misses it.
All right, he goes for Oki though. DP.
Punish.
Yeah.
Now, that DP is actually, if you get hit by the second part of it, it's hard for a lot of characters to punish. Swift Master not, but usually you'd want to roll the second part before the fireball hits, so you always get a guaranteed punish. But clearly, Squish doesn't need it. I actually really like this route now. Safe
Throw it out, you get the Oki.
Oh my, the dash forward to put him in block stun and then make him guess the 50-50 again. It's so nice.
Right, has to throw the extra kunai. DP gets, oh no. Why?
He was waiting for the explosion again. Because he's afraid that if he hits him before the explosion comes out, then he'll pop out. Which is valid. Right? Just like Gamabutsu is valid. Oh, good jump back. All right, he's in. He skipped neutral. Nice smash. So brave. The Kench is there. Good side switch.
Sending out the tornado. Gonna get that great corner carry. Are we following it up?
Yup.
The breath. Oh no, gets back thrown. That's huge.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the weaknesses when you go for an empty jump like that.
All right, go in behind the, oh no.
Nice DP.
Yeah, that's huge. That's gonna be the round for SmolSquish, and we are on tournament point for SmolSquish.
Oh man, good jump back. I'm hoping Search can do something because I want to see more games. Skips neutral though with Gucci belt. Nice roll.
But oh no, unfortunately, I think SmolSquish has stopped getting punished for the defense.
Yeah, they've all been hitting that. And here's the thing, he's not afraid to do it, and I respect that a ton. If you're not afraid to DP, they always have to think of it.
The 2A connects, nullifies the bomb that was on him. Trying to get forward.
The double jump.
DP again.
Yep, always during the stagger. This is going to be a chunk. Put her into Awakening. All right. Has access conversion.
It's a one-touch game here for SmolSquish.
That's so cheap. Jumps over Gamabunta.
That's been a comparatively consistent answer. Oh, almost gets the full conversion punish. That's 2 Aaron hits now that SmolSquish didn't get, but the DP there. Next hit will do it, and it is a dash up throw.
That's it.
That kept happening in that corner too. So many times SmolSquish lands that DP, sending Search to the corner, running up for the run-up throw to close it out. I don't know if y'all hear the room applauding. The first big DNF bracket, the first DNF appearance
here
at a Boston Bluebeat monthly, not even a monthly here
regional.
For each episode, regional. Wow, a dominant performance.
Yeah, I mean, Search definitely brought it the second time around.
Yes.
Like, if you guys saw that winners finals match, you wouldn't think that was the same Kunoichi.
No, not at all. No,
but
much more comfortable, at least earlier on. But I think by the end of it, you could see SmolSquish got more comfortable navigating around the Toad, and stopped getting answered for their own defensive choices. Like DP was going unchecked a lot.
Yeah, SmolSquish definitely benched the Kench.
Yeah.
It was unbenched for a game or two, and then he said, no, go back. And that's DNF Duel. Your winner of the first Boston Bluebeat Beach Edition is going to be SmolSquish, Godlike Games. Exclamation point match Reno, guys. Donate.
Yeah, you can still show love.
Yeah, fantastic. Honestly, SmolSquish should become a coach on Metafy.
Probably should. He's like, all
right, Master Coach?
And they'll be like, all you need to do, be like, all right, open character select, pick this character and do this. Give me my money.
5B.
There you go.
It took you
looking like Black Adam's. What was it? Forward 1 in Injustice 1. The Black Adam normal. We went and like lunged across the whole screen.
Or the Superman.
Yeah. Oh my God. Forward 2-3.
Yeah. Forward 2-3. What's it called? So yeah, I mean, become a coach. You set up a meeting with him in 3 minutes. He's done teaching you in 1. and you're gonna win. And you're gonna win tournaments. I guarantee it.
Yeah, maybe you'll even win our next tournament because we still have one more thing to bring you guys here on the first stream for Boston Blue Beat's Beach episode. We still got BBCF ready to go off. So I think without any further ado, let's just let our BBCF commentators and players get situated and show y'all what they got to do to close out the night. But I've been Brad Muse. Thank you, Skellington, for sitting on with me.
No, thank you. It's always a pleasure. Even we rarely get to commentate.
We don't. We don't get to do this a lot.
Yeah. He brings corny jokes. I bring cornier jokes, and we just try to be worse than each other.
You bring DFO lore. That's what you bring.
All right. So it all started with the great metastasis.
Bye, everybody. Enjoy the next game. Thanks for tuning in to Boston Blue Beat Beach episode. I'll see you next time, and we'll see you still in this chat, still on this stream for BBCF coming at you in just a quick minute.
I'll still be here. Sorry, guys.